Hey guys. We'll get started in just a minute.
Take a look at this. I knew this would be big. What a treasure!
Good luck out there.
Show up.
Alright, so, I'm gonna get started pretty quick here. Just as a bit of a refresher, we're going through a bunch of side quests. I got given a really big list of side quests to go through, and then I moved and my internet was terrible, and now it's fixed, but it's been a little bit since then. So we're gonna continue on with that list.
Theodora.
Whoops.
She must be that white-horned dragon,
Okay.
right?
She must be. I don't see any other reason for Zavid to risk his life protecting a dragon.
To be living with human children who have gone through such trauma. The risk of exposure to malevolence would have been high.
And yet she was willing to help them.
It
take
has
them
been a
in.
while.
It's no wonder Zavid wants to save her.
But there's no way to turn her back into a Malak, right?
That's correct.
Which is why you feel you have to kill it. I don't disagree with your conclusion.
But
But I think you're going about it the wrong way.
how so?
No one would stand by and permit his former love to be killed before his very eyes. Even when said love has been irrevocably changed. If you could empathize with him and talk things out, I think you two can come to terms without having to fight.
For some things, Eleanor, emotion runs too deep for reason to be heard. If he was so easily swayed that words could convince him, he would already have killed that dragon.
But still...
I'm not in the mood to argue. Let's just go.
If only I could learn how to control those flames.
Let me turn down the game volume just a little. We're gonna try that and see how that goes. But yeah, it has been a while since the last stream. So let me also go and pull up that big page full of comments and try to remember where we were. This is not a good spot. Hold on. Sorry, should have had all this prepared ahead of time, but I didn't. Oh, that's not right. Alright, we'll move the tips over to the other screen. So if you hear me kind of talk away from the microphone, it's because I'm not looking right at it when I read these. Alright, so where are we at again? I am notoriously bad at forgetting. We are in Taliesin. I can't remember if I talked to the Bloodwing member. I think I did? Was it this guy? I think I did. Yeah. He told us to stay away from the penguin that was Mila, right? I think that's what it was. So I checked out the tavern, I talked to the Bloodwing near the church. So my next task would be Renede. Talk to Bloodwing member at the harbor to advance a quest. Also, people talk about demon in East Laban Tunnel. So I think we need to go to Renede now. You know, I don't even remember these towns based on their name. I mean, I remember what they look like, but when like, based off name, I remember nothing. At the harbor. Okay. Hopefully we'll get this all done today. Ooh, hold on.
Mercia was attacked by the Lord of Calamity and the town was lost. They say a bizarrely dressed witch chased down the townspeople and devoured any she caught.
That must be the Lord of Calamity.
The Lord of Calamity.
Witch to toy and torment us humans. That monster.
They say she wore a black cloak, a big hat, and rode a broomstick. She jeered and jested at those she caught.
So, a demon impersonated a witch and hunted humans, huh?
What happened in Mercio really got twisted in the telling.
That's the grapevine for ya. But that aside, this is unforgivable. I'd never use a broom or wear a black cloak. It'd go against my superb fashion sense.
Okay, so I'm being told I could do Hellevese first, so why don't we do that then? Talk to some people, pick up the Omega Ingredient 2, which makes sense because I think we need to use it in that town anyway. The Exorcists are all acting strangely lately. Something must have happened. But what could it be? Search me. I tried asking the Abbey, but they seemed just as confused. I couldn't get an answer. I don't know who we need to talk to. Maybe it's someone in, like, a specific place, but we'll just talk to everyone. Madam Exorcist, would you tell me your name? I am Eleanor Hume. Madam Eleanor, I will speak freely, for my heart commands it to... My heart commands it so. I love both you and Teresa. Glad we got that out of the way. Probably need some more Enough bottles. With all the running around we're going to be doing anyway. Okay, there's somebody up here. Well, at the top, I think. My heartfelt condolences to a town on the edge of survival. I shall sing a tale of the great Mucife. Hearken to the lore of the Empyrean of Flame. This is called the Land of Fire and Ice. I'm just following your list that you gave me. YouTube tells me 4 weeks ago, so if you want me to do it differently, try to flag me a little bit ahead of time, if you can. And I'll try to head that way first. Wait, was it you? Oh, books.
It's a book titled Words and Deeds of the Hero King. The king declared, "My people, you must always live with great vigor and hold hope for the world and for our future. Man can turn reason into disorder, but also can we surpass it? Our true power is in transcending the possible to achieve the ideal. My people, you must live without hesitation. Hold hope in your hearts. Hold hope for tomorrow."
Transcending the possible to achieve the ideal.
Lord Artorias,
Where did this come
I have successfully
from?
translated all of the documents left by your predecessor. However, I have concluded that, for the time being, it is impossible to form pacts with all 4 Empyreans.
As I feared. Not even my predecessor could achieve more than 2. I suppose using the 5th Empyrean is my only option.
Is that even acceptable? Doing so would require...
I will do whatever needs to be done. I betrayed my teacher. I betrayed the mission he gave his life for, that he entrusted in my hands. For a time, I thought I could bear the weight of my sins and go on living, with Celica by my side. But now, she's gone.
Yes.
Man can turn reason into disorder, but also can we surpass it? Our true power is in transcending the possible to achieve the ideal. I must bring about the ideal world. I couldn't protect the people I loved, but this, at least, I will accomplish.
I know how to murder Laphicet.
Arthur?
Huh? What is it, Velvet?
Were you just talking to someone?
No, I was just thinking out loud.
Oh, okay. I finished making dinner. Tonight is prickle boar stew. Plenty of meat, but not too heavy.
Sounds great. Let's hurry on back home, then.
I don't know exactly what all that means, but it kinda sounds nice.
I suppose. Actually, it doesn't make much sense to me either. It's too dense for me.
Okay, yeah, I'll, Okay, so by the harbor with the people, the icons above their head. And Omega Ingredient 2 is outside town. The water's edge on the secret path to Helives. Okay, I gotcha. Check out where the boat crashed at the beginning of the game. Will do. I gotta say, by the way, see, before this I had 2 monitors, now I have 3 due to circumstances. And I gotta say, it's absolutely amazing for streaming having 3 monitors. I can fit so many things. I can have an article, and I can have the game, and recording software, and streaming software, and a web browser. I mean, it's amazing. I have all this open, and I can see it all without having to tab through screens. Okay. I don't see anybody with icons above their head at the harbor, unless you just mean the normal speaking icons. I guess we'll try that. What if the rumors are true? What if Malachim really are disappearing? Would that mean the end of the world? You may be behind a minute, but at the very least, you're behind a minute with decent video quality and not stuttering video, which is amazing. I'm still really happy that the internet's working properly now. There's so much gossip going around these days, but people need to be working, not cowering. You still need to eat today, even if the world ends tomorrow. Ain't that the truth? No sense panicking over a little bit of hearsay. Looks like Mount Kiliaris didn't erupt after all. There's no smoke to be seen and no ashes falling. Huh, that is unwelcome news. But it doesn't explain the roar we heard either. Also, while I'm talking about random things happening, if you do hear, like, loud noises, upstairs neighbors have been just making noise all day and it's been aggravating the crap out of me, so I don't know if that's going to be happening. I might have talked to him in the last stream. Honestly, it's been so long I don't remember. The island's full of fierce, heavily armored demons. Testing yourself against them could be fatal. Oh, okay. I think I might have come through here. I'm not sure. But I definitely didn't go back towards the secret path, so we'll do that. Okay, do you mean over here, or... Because I most certainly have not traveled this way in a long time. Anyway, we'll go where the boat crashed, which was this way, back in the early beginning of the game. That is the secret path, right? There is no other secret path, right? Ooh, hey there. Go this way now. Gold scrap. Alright. Just what I needed. I hate that they lock the camera angle while you're doing this. I can't, like, actually turn or do anything. People worth talking to are marked on the map. Well, there's something here. Oh, it's the Pinyon!
Look! Red eyes, golden coat. It's Goldapen, all right.
And she's even got that quirk.
Be careful. If what we heard is true, she can use those 4 great spirits in battle.
See? She's drooling.
Does that mean she thinks we look tasty?
Does that mean she's a man-eating penguin?
Wait, don't fight.
Hey!
She's not herself.
Jude.
No matter how much Mila loves to eat, she'd never attack a person without a good reason. Huh? Wait, this penguin isn't Mila?
Are you all right?
What?
When I got your message, I ran all the way here without stopping to eat or drink.
That's enough.
Oh,
When will you people learn to
Mila.
leave this penguin alone?
it's you.
Hunting for food, I could understand. But I won't allow you to take this creature's life on some flimsy notion of bad omens. If you want the penguins, you'll have to fight me first!
And this is Mila's music too, I
I'm
think.
Mila Maxwell, and I'm the protector of penguins!
That is? Infernal torrent!
Die into the frick!
Is it will me?
I did actually like Mila's music. It's cool.
That is?
Death now.
You're wide open! Turtle blue!
That is? Leave this to me! Back to Hummit! That is?
Death now.
I'll look at that comment when I finish fighting.
Let's go! Let's go!
I see it, I can't really, like, look at it very well right now. I mean, I could pause, but where's the fun in that?
Forget the pain!
She doesn't seem that dangerous.
That is?
I enter the fray!
It won't end like this.
Gave way!
Binding spear! It won't end like this.
That is?
Double hit! Fury! You're wide open! Die! Double hit!
It won't end like this.
Looks like you're gonna be
How's this? Tremble! Fury!
Protector of the pinions. Man, these brokers really good at getting their souls.
Illusory veil!
Mr. Wheel! No escape! Mr. Wheel!
Gave way! Orochi Fury!
That is?
Binding
spear!
Nope!
Mr. Wheel!
Double
That
hit!
is?
Deception!
Mystic Wheel!
Fertile blue!
Binding spear!
Ow, that hurt a lot.
Eat it! You're wide open! Killing flash! When I'm this close, I won't miss! Form zero! What? Thunder!
You're all about to get a Mystic Wheel!
Fertile assault! For five! Orochi Fury!
Oh,
Flames, sweep of water dancing, wind be my earth, my spear. Elements, I call thee.
Elemental mastery!
I think that was one of those arts that I never learned. But I do remember that other people could get that. Or not other people, you could not, that I didn't say that right. That you very much could get that art, I just never learned it, I don't think.
Dark despair, kindle a beacon of hope!
Oh, we just burn a little bit of time for a second.
Whirling assault! Take the Hummit! Heaven rash! Cleansing land! Rising snow!
And like this.
It won't end like this.
Wide open! Dark despair, kindle a beacon of hope!
She's getting stunned so much.
I can heal the wounds, but I can't heal the pain! Leave this to me! Whoa, what is the wheel? Whirling assault! Whirling assault!
Her voice actor does sound kind of weird, though. I never had any issue with it originally, but I remember people complaining about her. I remember that being a big deal for a lot of people. They hated Mila's voice actor.
Forget the pain and move! No escape!
Dang it.
It won't end like this.
Here! My head!
Come on.
I'll help you!
Now.
I won't go easy on you!
Form 6!
It won't end like this.
Jade Wave!
I'll help you!
Double hit!
Spirit release! You wronged me! Here's your justice!
But anyway, yeah, I don't remember having any issues with her before, but I remember people did. And now I'm starting to get slightly annoyed at her voice. Ow, didn't dodge that one.
It won't end like this.
Wide open!
Binding spear!
Dang it.
I'll help you! I will go easy on you! Check the heavens!
Dark despair, kindle a beacon of hope!
Sigil spear! Enough waiting!
Dark despair, kindle a beacon of hope!
Black assault! Cleansing land! Rising falcon! Whirling top! Take that! Devour!
And like this.
Cleansing land!
I think it was that she just didn't sound really confident before.
Mystic wheel! Whirling assault!
Dark despair, kindle a beacon of hope!
But now I'm starting to get... It's not even that, actually. It feels different.
Whirling assault!
Resurrection!
It won't end like this.
That is... Check the heavens! Cleansing land!
It won't end like this.
I'll help you! I won't go overdrive you! Refill this! Heaven's
It won't end like this.
Crash through! First aid! Heaven's
It won't end like this.
Holy fire! Crash through! Infernal torrent! Energetic ring!
Let's go! Let's go! How's that?
Disappear! First aid! Holy fire! That is...
Die!
Kaleidos ray! Infernal torrent! Crash through!
How's that?
First aid! Water fire! Light healer! First aid! Ready to feel the burn? Overdrive! Fire my head!
I am
Mystic wheel! Whirling it won't. That is...
Dang it. Please, stop hitting me.
Find fire! I'll help you! Ready to feel the burn?
Rallying strike!
Fire line! Mystic wheel! Whirling assault! Very unlike me.
Velvet!
Enough waiting! Take that! Devour!
It won't end like
Infernal
this.
torrent! I'll help you! Infernal torrent! You won't get away! Overdrive! Take that! Devour! Link of evil! Infernal torrent! Take that! Devour!
Like this.
Sigil spear! Through! You won't get away! Rise under! Take that! Cleansing land! Rise under! Take the heaven! You won't get away! Rise under!
I was careless.
I was getting really sketchy there for a while,
You're
but we got it.
strong. You know your way around a sword.
As do you. I can see that Jude wasn't exaggerating when he called you the Lord of Spirits.
Jude? Do you know him? I've been looking all over for him.
He's right there.
Oh, Jude! Thank goodness. I'm so glad you're safe.
Mila, you can tell it's me?
Of course I can. You're a lot smaller on the outside, but you're still you on the inside.
Thanks, Mila. That being said, I haven't exactly had an easy time in this form.
Yes, I can see how it might have given you some trouble. Leia and Elise would probably be worried sick, and Alvin would tease you mercilessly.
I think there's a way I can change back. When I fought these guys before, I was somehow able to do it.
You fought them? So they really are a bunch of no-good Penguin abusers.
We're not, I swear. It's all a misunderstanding.
We just want to eat them, that's all.
It's okay, Mila. They're the ones who told me where to find you, and they're not Penguin abusers.
Oh, all right then. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go jumping to the wrong conclusions about you.
Everyone,
she doesn't seem that
so much
dangerous,
for
famous
reaching out
last
to me.
words.
No need to thank us. We just did the same as anybody would.
I'm glad you found your friend.
However, both of you are still stuck here.
It's fine. The two of us will figure something out. We'll get Jude back to his normal self and find our way home to Riza Maxia.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to come along too?
You know this Penguin?
Yeah, for some reason I've taken quite a liking to him. Something about him just feels familiar.
I suppose so.
Maybe it's, I don't know exactly what it is. Something about her seems different. Like her character model, I mean.
They're gone. Is it really okay to let them leave?
What do you say, Eisen? Do you think Mila is connected to the Empyreans?
No. Her arts felt fundamentally different from the ones we Malachim use.
Agreed. I think I might actually believe they came from another world.
In that case, we can let them be. Since she took down that exorcist, I don't think we need to worry about her joining forces with the Abbey.
Yeah, but couldn't she still join our side?
I wonder. I feel like she might be a bit out of our league.
I don't know. I think you two have more in common than you'd care to admit.
We should leave them be. Besides, if they came with us, Eleanor might try to eat Jude.
I would not.
Only if he's tasty. Increases maximum level, which equipment may be enhanced to 10. Mini Mila. There we go. Let's try out Mini Mila. Whoops. Oh, crap. I tabbed out of the game. Let's try out Mini Mila. I mean, I know what this is going to look like, but I want to do it anyway. Oh, there's a royal clown. Crown, that's pretty good. Therapy cat. Some white bunny ears. Just what I need. Can't see that tail. That's alright. Mustache. Okay, so there's Mini Jude. And there's Mini Mila. And we got Mini Ludger and Mini Lloyd. Oh, man. Okay. Alright. Just out of curiosity. Everyone gets their own dude. Just for a little bit. Just for a little bit today. Doing it for the stream. Streams are fun. Okay, you are a boss monster, so we're gonna fight you too.
Woo! It's a biggie!
Oh, this is a good boss battle. Everyone has people on their head.
No mercy! Wounds that won't heal! Carved into flesh! Lethal pay! Vanishing thunder! Infernal torrent! Twin whip! Air thrust! Vanishing thunder! Twin whip! Infernal torrent! Take that!
This guy's a pushover. Although then again, I said that about Mila, and then I got almost wrecked.
No escape! No escape! Fertile Blue! Rip them apart! For 5! Hellgate! Vengeance! Too slow! Fertile Blue! Up! Fertile Blue! You're wide open! Up! Eleanor!
Leave this to me! Jake's coming!
You're wide open!
Oh, Eleanor seems so useless. She never knocks him into the air. Increases the drop rate of equipment worn by the character. Okay. Glad everyone enjoyed their own minifigures on their head. Unfortunately, I still like to keep it a little bit serious. Let's see, X, 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 and X. So we don't run around with them too much. Anyway, that's a secret path, so the item should be nearby. You may need to talk to Videl's mom at Renede first to make it appear. So okay, so we might actually need to go back to Renede then. So yeah, we'll head back to Renede. We'll talk to everyone here, and then I guess we'll go back there and see if that appeared again. Now, I don't remember who Videl's mom was. Was that the little kid? Here's the kid.
Wow! Is that Longdow's dust?
Oh, I
That's
see.
one of the Omega Elixir ingredients. You found it! You really found it!
We gotta do this first before the next part appears, I guess.
Your research is right.
Thanks! I've just managed to translate the description of the second ingredient. Here, take this and...
Whoa. What's wrong? Your face is red.
Hey, you're burning up.
It's fine. I'm pretty much always running a fever.
That makes it even worse. We need to get you home so you can rest up.
But I'm still translating the recipe.
You heard me.
Alright. She's scary. Is she your sister or something, Laffy said?
Well, it's kind of a long story.
Oh, okay. Well, you seem to have a pretty complicated life.
Do you think he's always that sick?
Wouldn't surprise me. I was weak when I was a kid, too.
He's probably been like this since he was born. That must be why his parents named him Videl. It means to live.
Huh. I never thought
Imagine the irony if he died.
Laffy said is like that, too. It means one who lives.
One who lives.
And that's irony right there.
And he wants to be an explorer when he grows up. I feel sorry for him.
But if he drinks the Omega Elixir, I think he can get better. When he sets off on his adventures, will you let him aboard the Von Eltia, Eisen?
I suppose I could cut him a deal.
You'd charge him?
I'm a pirate, kid. Comes with the territory. But I promise you, I won't charge him too much.
I suppose that'll have to do.
One who lives. I did not know that Lafayette's name had meaning behind it.
Didn't mean much in the end. I poured my soul into getting him through. But he's still dead all the same. Hope. What a waste.
You really think it was pointless?
What else am I supposed to think? It won't bring him back.
So that makes sense. We can't get the next ingredient until, you know, we tell him we got the first one. I want to try that. Eisen with alternate outfit and King's Crown, because I think it was a red outfit, and that kind of actually seems pretty cool. And mustache. That is pretty spiffy. Is it not? We got the king over here ready to fight.
Don't blame me if this goes sour.
Come on, Eisen, we're gonna go on a royal walk through the countryside.
Is it true that more demons are appearing in other towns?
Yes, it is I, Eisen the King.
Lost their powers?
Yes, I'm afraid it is.
Is everything going to be all right?
Leave her alone, son. You're bothering the exorcist.
I just wanted to know how other places were doing.
In every city, the frequent demon attacks have endangered lives, caused chaos, and hindered travel and trade. Farms have been hit hard, and harvests are delayed. It's certain that there will be food shortages before long.
I thought as much. Well then, that settles it.
Settles what?
I'm going to plant an orchard and some vegetable fields. We've been lucky. we've been spared the worst of it. Also, the soil here is rich and suited for farming. I can't fight the demons, but
It's kind of swampy.
Stabilize the food supply. I want to do what I can to help.
That's wonderful to hear. I'm rooting for you with all my heart.
You know, if you're starting a farm, you're going to need someone at your side.
Would you please stop bringing that up?
No. If you're serious about this, I want to do everything I can to find you a match. So on that note, how about it? He's a good boy. You don't have to marry him right away.
That's what I need.
Take it slow.
Sorry, I'm kind of married to my work.
A shame. Well, what about you? The scary girl over there.
Who are you calling scary?
Yeah, let's set up my son with the scary girl.
Hey, aren't you forgetting someone?
No way. I mean, love, marriage, that's not important right now. Besides, I have a date with these saplings.
He chose a tree over me.
And Eisen cares not for the petty worries of man. He has important tasks to get to, like regulating the countryside or something. And riding a geoboard. Actually, Eisen looks really cool riding that. I like this outfit. It looks cool. The crown with his normal outfit I think would look just kind of strange, like edgy combined with king, but this is good. I like this one.
Did you guys hear? The search party that went to the Laban tunnel was wiped out by a demon.
Really?
Really?
They were the ones out searching for Count Capelus, weren't they?
You mean the one who managed to get kidnapped? Despite everyone else at his manor, servants and children alike, getting killed? You'd think noblemen like that would have some decent exorcists among their personal guard.
Suppose he did. But I heard every blade there, sword and spear alike, was found chipped and cracked to hell.
What kind of demon could do that?
Who are the Capeluses?
They are one of the great noble lines, on par with Oscar's Dragonia family, and have served Midgand for generations.
People refer to them as the royal family's hidden dagger. Unlike me, you never hear good rumors about them. They say behind the royal family's glory lies blood and tears shed at the hand of the Capelus family.
But those are just rumors. Although I do know that in recent times, the Count had stood against the rise of the Abbey.
I couldn't care less about the whereabouts of some noble. But we should be careful of the demon that took out all those exorcists.
Yeah, it sounds like a worthy opponent.
Alright, so that was hinted at. I go to the Laban tunnels. So we'll have to head in that direction to go to that. And we might do that before we head back to Helives. Wouldn't go to the Laban tunnel. Nasty demon called the Beast of Blades wanders around there. Good, I like beating things up. Especially if they fight back.
I've got a message from the boss. An antique collector named Wanjin has died, and his sizable stash is being sold off.
What do I care about some old pots and paintings?
I doubt you do. This message isn't for you. It's for Eisen.
For me? Why?
This Wanjin person was apparently quite the dragon researcher, amassing old books and materials on them. The boss just figured some of those books might come in handy to you.
I see.
There's a shop out in Port Cadnix that's unloading them as we speak. Might want to get a move on before they're gone.
Port Cadnix. I'll keep that in mind. Give Tabitha my regards.
Alright, that sounds like another thing to do. I see later on in my list I have to go to Port Cadnix, so we'll probably get those at the same time.
That place really was a prison island. Worse, I heard that's where the Lord of Calamity was born.
Where did you hear that?
From an exorcist who lost his mallet and caught the demon blight. He screamed it as he was killing his exorcist buddies. It happened in the forest. I managed to hide. I've never been so terrified in my life.
An exorcist turned into a demon.
He must have lost himself when he lost his Moloch. Looks like we really did a number on the Abbey.
If that's true, then it means the Calamity was born right under the Abbey's nose, and they let her escape. How could they let that happen?
I don't know, but I guess it means the exorcists aren't perfect. I thought that if we followed the shepherd, the Abbey would save us. But maybe that was just wishful thinking.
I think we'll continue Rokuro's quest, so let's do that. The East Lavan Tunnel is near Lothringer. So let's head there. It's a relatively short cave, but still a cave. Oh, is that somewhere over here that I never went to? Yeah, I see it now. I don't know if I never went to it, but I thought there was somewhere over here that I never actually, like, completely went through. Yeah, but I can't stand the caves in this game. Brawny Bienfu.
We've found quite a few geotrees so far.
Okay, geotree, gotcha.
I feel like I've run 3 marathons back to back.
I'm sorry, Bienfu.
That's okay. All this exercise is making me nice and buff.
You're right. You don't look any different, but when I touch you, I definitely feel muscles.
I bet I could even take down Aizen and Rokuro with a single well-placed hit.
I'm not so sure, but okay.
Bienfu, I know we're placing a heavy burden on you with all this geoboard business, and I'm sorry for that. But we really appreciate it. You've been truly helpful.
You help us to go ever so slightly faster.
You're too sweet. You're nothing like that mean old Miss Magilu.
How are you coping with your fatigue?
I'm kind of not, actually. In fact, I don't think I'll ever recover. Unless you give me a nice massage, Madame Eleanor.
I think I can manage that.
I didn't think that actually worked.
I'm quite good at working out those pressure points. I can really grind the butt of my spear in just the right spots and have you feeling refreshed in no time. But I have to warn you, it might hurt a little bit.
What? You know what? Never mind. I'm good. You don't have to push
She's
so
angry.
hard. Okay, that is refreshing, but ow, 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 ow.
Glad we all have that experience together. Everyone's favorite, the Panacea bottle, makes almost no point in being in this game. Okay, I did go down this way. I do remember that. There's like a cave up here, I think. Come on, Aizen. Climb. Do it. Work those muscles. King's got to stay in shape after all. I want to make saves every once in a while because I'm slightly worried, you know, something bad might happen at some point, and I'd hate to go really far back. Alright, so cave again. Luckily we got the geo board already activated, so that'll make that a bit faster while we dodge falling spiders. Oh, right, and people had some equipment mastery. I forgot about that. Let me swap some of these things out. He does look pretty cool with this alternate outfit. And, you know, his whole getup here. I actually do like that a lot. Ooh, look at that spear. Now that's the west tunnel. Go east down the vines. Oh, whoops.
Sorry, I don't know.
Hey, shut up, Alexa. I'm gonna unplug this thing. All this Alexa thing does is talk to me when I'm doing Let's Plays, and it's like, I don't know what that means, and I'm like, I'm not talking to you. Okay, so wrong tunnels. This is the west tunnel. I need to go to the east tunnel. Go east down the vines. Okay. It says the lobby and tunnel. What? I mean, what do you want? East lobby and tunnel. Okay. How was I supposed to know there was a west and an east? Away from those pesky wolves and fake plants. Oh, right. I do vaguely remember that. There was a cave near the water. Now that you mention it. This wasn't it, right? It was some other spot I had to go to. Over here. Yeah, this was it. Jump down the vines to a cave near the water. I remember coming down here at some point, and then I never went down that way, so assumedly the game didn't let me keep going. Alright, so these are the tunnels, and I don't have a geoboard, so we're going to be doing a bit of walking. Hope you guys like walking through the caves. Remember back when every cave in the Tales game looked different? That just wasn't a thing that they just copied a cave? Me too. Still makes me a little bit upset. Anybody got any interesting stories? Any campfire songs we can sing while walking slowly through a cave? Okay, this dead ends. There's a chest over here. So, something. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god, there's things everywhere. Alright, they did say it was the east lobby and tunnel. I didn't know there were 2 lobby and tunnels. I saw lobby and tunnel and I was like, that's gotta be it. I'll say, I hate, once again, I hate to bring it up, but I think it's been long enough since I said it last that I don't mind saying it again. That, back in Tales of Berseria, you went into a cave, and it was very unique, and they were different. There was, like, a crystal cave, and there was a, there's one cave that had a lot of standing water that I liked. And there were, like, some ruin caves. A lot of really cool places. In fact, those were, I would say, some of my favorite were those caves. Whereas a stark difference here, I hate all of these caves. So run through as fast as possible? Okay. I will. Assuming I don't get rained on by spiders. We are going to go for the geoboard, though. That seems like a worthwhile investment to grab. I could see Eisen being a skateboarder, couldn't you? He'd be cool. That is a shortcut. Yes, excellent. Okay, yeah, looks like you're right. This cave isn't too long. We've got a warp point. Oh. You're not the only one who spent a good hour on the West Tunnel? Oh no. That sounds bad. Oh, there's more tunnel. Oh. The tunnel's not over yet. I mean, it's almost over, but it's not over yet. Alright.
Woo, it's a biggie.
I should have saved. I didn't save.
I bet I could take it down in 3 swipes.
3? More like 1,000, I bet. This isn't the time to be kidding around, you guys.
I'm not kidding here.
Not good.
Binding frost!
Blades of wind!
Vanishing thunder! Wait there! Take that! Devour!
No escape!
Slow down! Right! Straight coming!
Pull out!
Here goes!
Finally, I got an enemy in midair to hit. These enemies aren't that hard. Like, I'm kind of going through their health pretty quickly. It's slightly aggravating, but it's not really hurting me that much.
Let's go! Rallying strike! Killing flash! When I'm this close, I won't miss! Form zero! Thunder! Fertile blue!
I love Rokuro's move so much. He's so cool.
No escape! Fertile blue! Pressure! No escape! Fertile blue! For 5! Up! Fertile blue!
That was tougher than I would have liked.
That actually wasn't that bad. Pressing the defend button as an enemy Mystic Art hits will have the damage taken. So you've got to press it right when it hits, assumedly.
We won.
It wasn't good enough.
What do you mean? That demon was really strong.
I don't mean the demon. I mean me. If Shigure were here, he'd have sliced it clean in half.
But you use shorter dual blades rather than just one bigger one like him, so of course...
Get your logic out of here.
He'd have done it with a shorter blade, too.
You can't be serious.
He's right. I think Shigure might really be capable of that.
Yeah. He's done it before.
Can I ask you a question?
I don't mind. You want to know more about my clan?
Yeah.
Well, as the eldest son, Shigure became head of the clan and ran things for a while. But 3 years ago, a rumor started floating around that he was planning an insurrection, and our lord immediately called for his execution.
Sounds like he doesn't waste any time.
Shigure never particularly cared about our lord to begin with. All he ever respected was personal strength.
Then did your lord send you to do the job?
Yeah. The only thing that can take down a Rangetsu swordsman is another Rangetsu swordsman. I thought I could handle it. I knew his every trick and had the time and place all planned out. But when it happened...
You got your ass beat.
Yeah. He made a fool out of me. I came at him with a greatsword, and he just used a small one. All the training I'd done, I couldn't land a hit on him.
A rude awakening if there ever was one.
Damn straight. I couldn't deny it. Shigure cast aside my greatsword and just laughed. Train harder, he told me. I was so frustrated by my weakness, my inexperience. So much so that I wanted to end my own life. So much so that I turned into a demon.
Rokuro.
In the end, Shigure escaped, and I was arrested for failing to perform my duty and sent to the prison island.
They arrested you?
And the rest, as they say?
So you regret not being able to kill your brother. Huh.
I know it sounds crazy, but that's just who I am.
I'm not here to judge you. I'm just using you for my own purposes. As long as you fight my enemies, that's all that matters.
That's the plan. That's what I do best as a demon.
What mode am I playing on? I don't remember off the top of my head, but we can figure it out. We're playing it hard. Chaos. Oh, dangerous. We could try intense again. I remember I had a lot of trouble, but... Why don't we try intense again? Just for funsies, and then I'll get destroyed and I'll switch back. So we could look for a Mega 2 ingredient again. So we need to go back to Helives and talk to Videl at Renede, then on to Port Cadnix. Alright. Let me grab this chest really quick and then we'll warp out. I remember when I first started playing the Tales games, it always surprised me so much that there were so many side questy things. It was kind of crazy to me. Yeah, there it is. I see it now. That there was so much extra game in the game, if that makes sense. Is that it? Seems very shiny.
Look! It's another ingredient for the Omega Elixir.
A unicorn horn, huh?
Hey! Whoa! Careful with that.
Why'd the unicorn leave its horn
If anyone other
here?
than a maiden of pure heart touches a unicorn horn, it loses all its powers.
A maiden pure of heart.
That's a pity. Nobody here fits that description.
I beg your pardon. Just what kind of woman do you think I am?
Well, when I think of a pure maiden, I think of a princess who's never lifted anything heavier than a pair of chopsticks her whole life.
Your view of women is completely messed up.
Is it?
Well, personally, I'd liken myself to a maiden who's maxed out her purity stat by her 3rd playthrough. But I'll defer to Velvet.
Hey, Fee. Why don't you carry it?
Me? Are you sure that's okay?
Honestly, I don't know. But you're the one who wants to make this Omega Elixir. If you can't get the ingredients yourself, I don't see much point in keeping this up.
Yeah, you're right.
Don't worry about it, kid. Magilou's just quoting some old wives' tale. Unicorn horns are actually just tusks from a kind of whale called a narwhal.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
Eisen, you spoil sport. I totally had them on the hook.
At least we've established that Magilou wouldn't be able to hold a real unicorn's horn.
Well, for now, let's report our success to Videl.
Alright, so we go back to Videl. Sorry, I see souls and I just kind of have to grab them, especially if they're close. Alright, that's back to Renede. Good thing I bought a bunch of these bottles.
Hey, Videl! We found another one of the ingredients!
Thanks.
Have you figured out any of the remaining ones?
Yeah, but only one of them.
Are you okay? Are you feeling sick again or something?
I found something else in the book. The Omega Elixir was originally concocted as a way to cure the 12-year sickness.
The 12-year sickness?
An incurable disease. Every 12 days, you break out in a fever. Each fever is just a bit worse than the one before it. And when you turn 12, you die.
Happy birthday.
Videl, you're not saying...
My symptoms are an exact match. And well, my 12th birthday is coming up.
Videl, don't worry. I'll get you the other ingredients. We can make the Omega Elixir together.
It's no use. There's no way you can get them all in time. And even if you did, I'm not sure I could actually make the Omega Elixir.
We can do it. When there's a will, there's a way.
Easy for you to say. You're not the one who's sick here. You get to travel across the world. You get to see all kinds of incredible things.
Videl.
Just go. Leave me alone. I don't want to talk to anybody right now.
Laffy said you don't have to feel so bad. It's okay.
Thanks, Eleanor. But Videl's right. I hadn't even considered his point of view.
But you were just trying to be nice.
Well, even if he doesn't want me to interfere with him, I still want to make that Omega Elixir. He's a friend, and he's in pain. I want to help him.
We barely know him.
Yeah, you're right. I'll help you out too.
Keep basking in them sunshine and rainbows, kids. But as far as anyone knows, there's not one case in all of recorded history of anyone who has it surviving.
The 12-year sickness. We saw this in the Earthen Historia.
Yeah, my little brother had it too. He knew it. That's why he asked Artorius to.
What else could he do? He had no hope against that disease.
That's probably true. But that doesn't exactly help dull my sorrow. The opposite, actually. If I forgot that feeling, well, my brother deserves far better than that.
You're strong, Velvet. You know that?
Alright. Port Cadnix. So we'll head next. This is that tiny town.
You there with the big sword. You've got skills, don't you?
Yes.
How can you tell without seeing me in battle?
I'm just a mere swordsmith, but I've known all sorts of swordsmen. Sometimes a sword's spirit is much weaker than its owner's, and it can't match his prowess. Other times, the sword's spirit is too strong for its wielder to master, and it holds its owner in disdain.
You can tell? Even if someone doesn't draw his sword?
Not always, but sometimes. In his case, it was easy. His spirit is in perfect sync with the one residing in his blade.
Really? I never thought about my sword that way before.
I'm sure whoever forged that sword is glad to have a man like you wield his work. I'd love to meet a swordsman to whom I could happily entrust my work. But first I need practice. I've got to sharpen my skills and my spirit.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Man, we're getting all sorts of, like, questy things, aren't we?
Good luck out there.
Spear. Am I looking at? Right here? Oh, Norman. Norman doll.
3 Nordals collected, and 1 to go.
Right.
Usually that turtle shows up right about now. What gives? Turtles, loiters, embroiders?
You mean the Turtles is late because he's taking too much time getting a new design for his robe?
I knew you could follow along, my dear little oyster.
Should we wait for him a bit longer? I'm sure your sister's reply has to be arriving soon.
I don't write her those letters expecting to get a reply. They're more like an apology for not coming home to see her.
But you can't go home because of the Reaper's curse, right? So why do you need to send letters and gifts?
Soon after I left, my sister wrote me a letter. She said, "I don't care if it's dangerous. I want to be with you." Maybe the old me, once I realized there was no fixing this curse, would have gone home prepared to do everything in my power to protect her. But I'm not the old me. Haven't been since I met Ifrit and his crew.
I understand. You found your place on that ship. Even if you lifted the curse, you wouldn't move back home.
Do you think your sister knows that?
I haven't told her directly, but I'm sure she's realized it. She's smart, and she's empathetic. That's why she never sends me a reply.
You mean because she respects that you've chosen your way of life?
That's probably how she sees it, yes. But understanding does not preclude loneliness. I think she doesn't reply as a way of showing that she disapproves.
And you keep on sending those letters by way of atonement.
I don't think it's anything so noble as that, but sure. You're probably not too far off the mark.
A brother writing letters knowing he'll never get a reply. And a sister waiting for a brother she knows will never come home.
You two make it so damn complicated. Just talk it out face to face and make up already. It's not that hard. At least the person you care about is still alive.
Velvet.
Are we done here? Let's go.
Add it to my collection of Nordals. And after I talk to this person, we'll keep going.
I heard that this recent rash of demon attacks is the work of a demon known as the Lord of Calamity.
Oh, did you?
I heard that too.
It's like everyone's heard that.
In Mount Killaros, where she breeds swarms of demons like some kind of queen ant.
Really? That's not what I heard. I heard she's a giant, hideous hag with the head of a dragon and a mouth with gnashing teeth in each hand.
I think they just called you a hideous hag.
Mouth hands? Oh, how
Mouth hands?
That's not all. Those mouths spew forth clouds of toxic gas. Any human caught in it turns into a demon.
Wait, is that where demon blight comes from?
I couldn't say. It's just a rumor after all. But I haven't even gotten to the crazy part. This demon has a familiar, a short little thing that uses a huge board to create winds that spread the demon's poison. Rumor says that the nasty little creature takes the appearance of a trickster magician and is actually the demon's true form.
So some short little monster has caused all of this? Kind of makes you hate anyone short, doesn't it?
So the Lord of Calamity is actually a short, phony magician. What do you know?
Woe is me! My cover's been blown! Go, my hideous hag! Devour those meddlesome humans!
That almost sounds like another crossover character from another Tales game, maybe. I'm not sure, just... That's kind of the vibe I'm getting from that. Check the inn and warehouse at Port Cadnix. Okay, I will. So this was the warehouse. While I get stuck on a piece of geometry. Excuse me, I have to go collect this chest full of probably something I already have, and I was entirely correct.
Oh ho ho! If it weren't Eisen, I haven't seen you in forever, laddie.
I heard an antique
You actually
dealer
sound the
is
most
handling Longines
pirate
collection.
here.
I take it that's you?
His father and I go way back, so his family begged me to handle it.
You know this guy?
He is excitable, but he's got a good eye for treasure. He's the one who sold me Fujibayashi's rod.
Oh, the one we used to fish up that demon pot, right?
From the looks of it, you've already sold everything.
I had tons for sale, a huge
Oh,
massive
right, I
collection,
remember this
but
now.
The customers came rushing in and bought about everything that weren't nailed down.
And here we are, a week late and a sack of gold short.
Come now, Conjuress. Never underestimate the great Donella. I thought this might happen, so I set something special aside. And it's a real hoot, too. A book written in ancient Avarost.
Why do you have that book?
For years, the Abbey's been scooping up every scrap of paper with Avarost writings. It seems they've a bone to pick with it. But mischievous lads like yourself have always liked getting your hands on such forbidden fruits, yeah?
How much is it?
It's yours. Free, gratis. I've heard the rumors. If this book helps you smash the Abbey to rubble, that's enough for me.
Well, if you're sure, I'll take it.
Of course!
Another ancient book. We're gonna need Grimoire's help to read it.
I had a hunch this might happen, so I actually brought Grim along with me.
Stuffed her in your pocket.
Yes, teacher. If you read this part as Snira, then it means should do. But if it's a snick, then it means don't do.
The other word attached to it is pronounced cre. Which of those first two readings feels right to you? Sound it out.
Cre, Snira, Cre, Snick. Kresnik. Kresnik feels right somehow.
All right. And Kresnik translates as?
To retrieve something intact. To dig it out. But if that's what it means, then...
Yes, this is quite the extraordinary book you found.
Hey, you two mind explaining what's so special in a way the rest of us can understand?
It's research about dragons and Malachim. Written long ago by someone trying to figure out how to change a dragon back into a Malak.
They can be changed back? Does the book tell us how it can be done?
The book only contains records of failures and the conclusion it was impossible. But something interesting is written in the corner here.
Unless the intact heart of a white-horned dragon is consumed, a Moloch's blessing shall be everlasting.
By devouring the heart of a white-horned dragon, a Moloch's blessing will be lost. Are you saying that this is a way to break the Reaper's curse? If what this book says is true, yes.
Meaning one Moloch would have to eat another Moloch's heart? That's a little gruesome even by my standards.
That's a little gruesome?
Was that something that
Is that what that said in the text?
The book states that during the course of the research, some Malachim were discovered to have lost their blessings. But it's not conclusive.
Guess there's no way to know unless we give it a shot.
Do you intend to try?
Savid! What are you doing here?
A nice old lady at the market told me what you guys were up to.
I guess you know the Bloodwings too, then.
Oh, you know, the ladies just can't keep away from a good man like me. Young and old. They just love me.
Not a chance.
You guys don't know how to take a joke, do you? Well, some things aren't a joking matter. You gonna try and kill her?
And what if I do?
You won't. I'll stop you.
Even if it means you have to kill me?
What is it with you and killing everything? Maybe you've been a little too receptive to the whole Reaper thing, huh?
Don't answer a question with another question.
I asked you first, Eisen.
Sometimes, death can be the release someone desperately needs. I will kill that white-horned dragon.
Don't call her a dragon, damn it! She has a name. Theodora.
I have nothing more to say to you.
This is your final warning.
Alright. Kresnik is from the first Tales of Exilia, if I'm not mistaken. There was the Lance of Kresnik. It's not...
Who would ever guess
come
that
on.
devouring a dragon heart...
Give me just a break for a second. It was pretty early game, so it's not really spoilers, but there's a Lance of Kresnik that was basically like a big doomsday device. I think it ended up getting broken, and then it comes back later in the game. I don't want to say more than that, but that's the only reference I know about it as. There might have been some other reference to it as well.
Could lift the Reaper's curse.
Oh, what a glorious day it'll be when you drop the curse part and just become a Reaper at heart. It's like a bad fly. The more you try to shoo it away, the more it sticks around.
That said sever. Sever away.
Eisen will really go through with it?
Don't ask me.
Well, I can't exactly talk to Magilu and Rokuro about it. Tact is lost on them. You're all I've got.
Hey, Eisen?
What?
Are you really gonna kill the dragon to get rid of the curse?
Yeah, I am.
Even knowing what she means to Zavid?
All the more reason to do it.
All the more? What do you mean?
I've said my piece. You can figure it out on your own.
I need to change the title of this episode to Goosem, because that's pretty good. There we go. Change that, and continue on our merry way. So, check the inn. Alright. Goosem. Did anyone actually spell check that part?
First mate, sir, I heard an interesting rumor. Apparently Vortigern came under attack in the middle of reconstruction. The place was completely sacked.
Are you serious?
Any idea who did it?
They say it was a single demon.
Big scary
He
monster.
called himself Lancelot de Capulus and challenged one exorcist in particular to come try and fight him.
Lancelot.
That's Count Capelus's first name.
The nobleman they say was kidnapped? Did he turn into a demon? Or is this some kind of scheme?
Hey, any chance you know if the exorcist he wants to fight is Shigure?
Yeah, he seeks a duel with Legate Shigure Rangetsu, or so the rumor goes.
Well,
That's
he's
the
dead,
real
unfortunately.
That's a bit of a leap.
The Count is a prideful man, but when the Abbey stole his political power, his own former servant Shigure rose to Legate and suddenly outranked him. The disgrace must have been worse than death.
Then the lord your family used to serve was...
That's right, the Capeluses.
Then, if the Capeluses were the royal family's hidden dagger, the Rangetsu clan was its blade.
A demon that can wipe out Vortigern is no joke. If we could team up with him, that'd give us a real edge.
That's a real big if for some of us, Eisen.
Okay, so that looks like more of a story we could get. Oh, I just lost his name, Rokuro. I got distracted by Goosem. I like it. It almost sounds like, you know, when you say Sikkim, you know, like... It sounds like that. Goosem! Deploy the goose! Okay, anyway, that's where we go next. To report Cadnix, there's some quests back at Mercio. Alright. Back to our winter wonderland. Oh, are the townsfolk back? Bless the Bloodwings and their snow gear. Oh no, these are still pirates. I can't believe you came all this way without it. Are pirates that brave? Or that stupid? Ha ha ha, precisely. I mean, I don't expect them to have absolutely perfect subtitles all the time, but that one in particular was pretty funny. Like, it wasn't even a misspelling. Like, it was actual words. And it was just Goose. Goosen. It's good. Alright, right here.
Kamawana's come down with a fever.
What?
I've been tending to her, but it just won't go away. She just keeps mumbling over and over about how she doesn't want to take her mom's medicine.
Kamawana.
We've heard her talk about her mom's medicine before, haven't we?
I gather that it's something her mom used to make her take whenever she came down with a cold.
It might be something specific. If there's any left, it would be back at her old house in Haria, right?
Probably. I don't know if it'll work now that she's a Therian, but I'll go and try to find it.
You'll do no such thing. I'm sorry, but the Abbey's still looking for you.
The
and
king
there's no
looks
way
angrily
to
at
hand
you.
Over.
Don't try to stop me, Velvet.
Look.
Sorry, I
we'll
need a
go to
screenshot really
Haria.
quick.
You stay here and take care of Kamawana.
Eleanor.
Velvet, if you try to fight Medusa, it won't end well. And I would back her up, too.
There we go. Better
Look,
screenshot.
If we have time to argue about this, we have time to go find that medicine ourselves.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Thank you.
Eleanor, why are you going so far out of your way for Kamawana?
After my mother was taken from me, I found myself an orphan of the Abbey. I grew up figuring that I'd probably become a nun and spend my life in mourning. But on the night of the Advent, my inner resonance awakened. I honestly believed that I had been given the power to change the world for the better, you know? Less sorrow, less suffering. But even after I donned the mantle of the exorcists, I was still pathetic, full of ideals, but so ignorant of the way things really work. That ignorance is what drove me to go after Mahina and take her away from Kamawana. I can't change the past, but at the very least I can atone. I'd do anything to give her a chance.
My head.
All right then. She's in your hands.
We'll be as quick as we can.
What was that I just felt?
Laphicet? Is everything okay?
Yeah, it's just... I don't know how to explain it, but I sensed something, and it wasn't good. It's like something dark dug itself into my chest. Eleanor's the same as always, right, Rokuro? Nothing different?
Yeah, same old fired up Eleanor. At least, that's what she projects.
That's a cheap project? Wait, what happened? Why did all of the dialogue just go to crap? It's not even a one-time thing, it just keeps happening. Oh, that's good. That's good. Where does Steam... Oh, hello there. Where does Steam save its screenshots? Give me just a moment. Because I kind of want to do something with that. But if this takes too long, it's probably not worth it. I can't... Oh, screenshots. There we go. And that one. Sorry, this is going to take just a second, but it'll be worth it. Do I feel motivated to save Kamawana? Not really. I don't know. Like, is Kamawana going to talk? If Kamawana doesn't talk, I'd be okay with it, but I've got a feeling Kamawana is going to talk. Go out the east exit of Mercio and up to where you fought the crystal enemy. I think I remember where that's at. I wanted to make a new thumbnail because I keep every time I do the streaming thing, I always have to make a thumbnail ahead of time, which is not what I do for the regular series. So I can't exactly get a new thumbnail. There we go. Now it opened. Should only take just a second. Or maybe I lied. Maybe it'll take longer than a second. That's okay. I'm going to take a quick break. This is totally worth it. And not at all a waste of time. Okay. So it's right there. Come on. I gotta make a quick thumbnail that actually looks good. We're doing live editing here right now. This is great. Right, that should be good. Now let me close my 72 open windows. And change thumbnail. Alright, you won't be able to see that, probably, but that'll be a good thumbnail. I guess I could show you guys really quick, just for funsies. Let's add image, and gotta find it in my big list of things. There we go. I think that'll come up in a second. So that's the thumbnail for this episode, which I think is pretty great. Put that back down. At least I'm hoping that showed up. Yeah, there we go. Now I see it. Alright. I really don't feel motivated to save Kamana. Alright, east exit of Mercio. East? I thought you said west. Thought the crystal enemy. Is that this exit? I don't think it's letting me go this way. It's a good thumbnail, I told you. We gotta hurry to Karia Village. You see the thumbnail of King Eisen? Good. Is this it? No, this isn't it. Did the game just lock me into a quest really quick? I think it did. Let's look up. Search for Kama and his mother, medicine in Haria Village. Yeah, it won't let me go back out to the ice field. I think it's making me do that. Ugh. To where you fought the crystal enemy. Because this isn't the east one, yeah. I think it's gonna force me to go deal with Kamoana first. Should I do that or go do something else? Let me see what else. I have to scroll up a bit. It's Omega 3 ingredient where you fought Ifreed. Check your map for info. Oh, that's a cool idle animation. He flips his coin and it lands on the Reaper. I think we're gonna have to save Kamoana as much as I don't want to. Aria Village. Yeah, look at this. We are very much limited to where we can go. Hellebes, Beardsley, and Mercio West entrance. Oh, how do I get world map? I'm locked into the Kamoana quest now, dang it. Haria Village. Okay, well, I guess this is what we're doing now, then. Okay, that was... Okay. So how do we get there? We go to Yseult? Is that what it is? Make sure you have life bottles? Oh, this is going to be good. Actually, I don't think it's going to let me. I think I probably have to go to Helives to get to the boat, and then there's going to be some quest. Let's make sure we're stocked up. Yeah, we're stocked up on everything. We're pretty good. Pumper Upper. I never knew I wanted to be locked into the Kamoana quest, because I didn't. But I guess we are. Yeah, it looks like something's gonna happen here, maybe.
Did you hear? Another group of exorcists got taken out by the White Horde.
The White Horde?
Again? But they sent praetors after it this time. Is it really that strong?
The exorcists managed to wound it pretty bad, but they were still wiped out.
Between this dragon and the Lord of Calamity, what's going to happen to the kingdom?
We have to keep it together. That thing's still out in the Guyberg ice field, you know. If the worst comes to pass, we need to ensure the public's safety. We'd better make sure we know the evacuation routes.
Yes, sir.
Whitehorn. They must be talking about Theodora.
Yeah. If the dragon is that badly wounded, then now's my chance. Let's head for the Guyberg ice field.
With people talking about that dragon so much, I wouldn't be surprised if we ran into Zavid.
Yeah. And if he and Eisen butt heads again, I don't think we'll be able to avoid a fight this time.
Eisen said he was going to kill that dragon because she's important to Zavid. And he said that to kill was to save. What could he mean by that?
Alright, boat time. Care for a fortune apple? I love being locked into quests. Isn't that the best thing? We're gonna save too, because you telling me about that life bottle thing makes me nervous. Are we gonna have to hear Kamoana? I feel like we are. If we're saving Kamoana, we're gonna hear Kamoana. And that's just... it's torture. Absolute torture. And I feel bad saying that. Like, I think about that sometimes and I'm like... I don't know if it's necessarily that voice actor's fault that they got cast in a crappy role, in my opinion, but... it's still... painful to listen to. I kind of wonder if there was ever a point where they got to where they're like, hey, this isn't gonna work, you know? We need a different voice actor, I don't know.
Hey, if you were thinking of going this way, you should reconsider.
And why's that?
A real nasty demon's taking root up in Haria Village.
Good, I
It's
can
a
eat it.
Huge troll with a
I wanna
big old
eat
club.
it.
And this isn't the first village the brood has taken out.
Did you say a troll? You didn't happen to hear if the troll was wearing a large jewel, did you?
Yeah. I hear the greedy beast's been going around stealing all sorts of treasure.
It's that demon.
It's the worst voice. It really is. There's all these other voices in this game that are varying levels of okay. And honestly, I don't really have any issue with pretty much anybody. I know some people don't like Laphicet's English voice, but I don't really have issues with pretty much anybody else's voice. Except Kamoana, and I cannot stand that voice.
Eleanor, you've gone pale. What's wrong?
I'm fine. It's nothing.
If you say so.
Hey, Laphicet's your partner. You realize that he can probably sense your worries? I don't care if you keep secrets from the rest of us, but you should at least be straight with him.
You're right, Rokuro. I should. I'm sorry, Laphicet.
That's okay. I don't know how much help I could be anyway.
Well, having someone listen would be help plenty. I think the demon that Bloodwing mentioned could be one that attacked my village.
Is that when you got your scar?
It was when a group of giant trolls descended on our home. They were after a jewel housed in our shrine. A jewel called Eleanor.
Same name as you.
It means light. The jewel shone brilliantly, even when in total darkness. It gave its blessings upon our village, and in turn, we safeguarded it for generations. During the attack, my mother and I fled with the jewel to keep it from falling into the demon's hands. But we didn't get far. I got hurt, and my mother... She used the jewel to draw their attention away from me. She died, protecting me.
I see. So if the demon possesses this Eleanor jewel, you'll know it attacked your village.
And that it's responsible for your mother's death.
Exactly.
It said stuff, not death.
I've got your back. It sounds like this one will put up a fight. But you know Velvet. She doesn't like us calling the shots.
Knock yourselves out. If there's one thing I can
Knock your sounds out?
Revenge.
What?
Just so we're clear, this isn't the reason I joined the Exorcists.
This thing? You talk of avenging your family, and it's just this thing?
My mother said, stay strong and keep living. As she lay dying, she begged me to survive. And I want to be that person. I want to be strong. Right now, my first priority is to find Kamoana's medicine. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, whatever. It's none of my business. But I better not hear you complaining if I end up devouring that demon first. Got it?
I have to be strong. I have to be strong. For Kamoana and my mother.
Did that weird feeling just come back?
Yeah.
I counted 3 typos in that. One of them wasn't bad. It was just like an omitted word. But how did that pass?
Good luck out there.
I mean, I guess if they're running low on time and they've come to the decision that some things need to have more QA than others, I guess you would leave some of these bonus optional missions as less QA, less, you know, attention paid to them than the main quest. But some of those are pretty humorous. Alright, let's go steal a jewel from a demon. Maybe we can sell it on Etsy or something. It's just crazy. We're getting all of these today. All of these typos are happening today. Mostly because I'm bad about getting side quests, but even still, it's all happening today. And that's pretty great. Got a feeling we're gonna get one more dialogue before we get there. This feels about right. Yeah, I know, that's kind of what it feels like, too. Like, it's not even that somebody fat-fingered it, you know, while typing. Like, there's typos. It's like they got some system, like, you know, Google or something, to listen to the dialogue and then fill in the gaps, and then they were supposed to proofread it. But they didn't. I warped to Haria? I think we're, like, right here. But, yeah, it's like, Because it almost sounds like what it's supposed to be. But it's like Google Translate, rather than somebody fat-fingered and typed you an S or a W somewhere in there.
I'm not seeing any of those demons we heard about.
Sure glad we ruined this village.
Let's look for the medicine while we can.
They had a happy life here.
This is
and,
what
and
we're
they're
looking
dead.
for.
I think so.
Hey,
Should have
there's
saved.
a note attached
Whoops.
to it too.
A note? Is it instructions on how to prepare the medicine?
No, it's more like directions on how to administer it. This medicine is extremely bitter. Kamoana hates taking it. If she develops a fever while I'm away, you need to do specific things to get her to take it. There are 3 ways.
Hey, look.
Look.
It's a
wearing
jewel.
A jewel.
That's it. That's Eleanor.
It's not you, Eleanor. It's the
This
jewel.
must be what killed Eleanor's.
Eleanor, calm down.
Eleanor! Go give her some help!
We're gonna get this on Etsy before long. Don't worry. Okay, so I should have saved before this. It's gonna be great.
Eleanor, calm down.
I don't think she can hear you right now.
All we can do now is help her fight.
Luckily, Eleanor's not in the battle. Ow, that hurt.
Infernal torrent! Gaze of vanishing thunder! Infernal torrent! Lightning frost! You won't get away! Binding frost! Too slow! You won't get away! Slow inferno! You won't get away! Slow inferno!
I enter the fray. For 5! What? Vengeance! Fertile Blue! Fertile Blue! Killing Flash! When I'm this close, I won't miss! Form 0! Thunder! Fertile Blue! For 5!
Yeah, he's not taking as much damage, especially with that harder difficulty. King Eisen's here to save the day, though, so we're okay.
What? Double hit! Deception! How's that? Fertile Blue! What?
Please stop hitting me. You hate this boss, he's such a troll.
Double haze! Deception! Eleanor!
Leave this to me!
Eleanor's gonna be a little bit upset, I think. Let me slowly waddle my way away.
Lightning, rain down! Shock drum! Lightning, rain down! Shock drum! Enough waiting!
Let's go!
Infernal, receive vanishing thunder! Infernal torrent! Put away! Make a lightning drop! Rising falcon! Slow down! Crash through! Leave this to me! Rising falcon! Too slow! Put away! Infernal!
No escape!
Fate! Cleansing lance! Vanishing thunder! Too slow!
No escape!
Slow down!
Seems to be pretty resistant to a lot of things. Weak to martial arts.
Falcon! Slow down! You won't get away! I'll help you! Coiling perfect! Lightning, rain down! Vanishing thunder! Slow down!
Yeah, I know, I am still on intense difficulty, so that's why it's a little bit harder now. I mostly have trouble with the intense difficulty on... Oh, that's not yours, back off! The intense difficulty when there's big crowds.
No escape! Dark despair, kindle a beacon of hope!
Vanishing thunder! Vanishing thunder! Here it comes! Here! How could I be so wicked?
Okay, I think he's a little bit upset. Which admittedly is somewhat
I can't die here.
well, that hurt. Somewhat reasonable considering the circumstances, I'd have to say. We are gonna life bottle it, I think.
Disgraceful.
That's mine, back off.
Double haze! No escape! No escape!
Vanishing thunder! You won't get away!
See this? No escape! Hold up!
Slow down!
Deception!
You won't get away!
Double haze! Deception!
Devour! Heaven's will pierce my soul!
Double haze!
Twin whip! You won't get away! Slow inferno! Take that! Devour!
No escape! Twin whip!
Twin whip! You won't get away! Slow inferno!
See, now we're just gonna cheese with Velvet. That's all we're doing now.
Twin whip! You won't get away! Slow inferno!
Shooting star!
No, I can't die here.
Vengeance! I'll finish this! Shooting star!
See if we can do this. Nah, Eisen's gonna get himself in trouble. Alright.
Disgraceful.
I was hoping Eisen would come in and do something to bring people back. I'm trying to save life bottles here, but that's not happening.
No escape! Armor crusher!
I know Eleanor's still dead. I'm trying to avoid using the life bottles until I have to. And I was hoping Eisen would come in and try to save the day, but he swapped back out, so I might have to do it myself.
Forget the pain and move!
That's not right. Come on.
Charge!
Have it set to the second one.
Forget the pain and move! Quickness!
Why is he going after me? Velvet, distract him.
Forget the pain and move! Quickness!
You won't slow inferno!
Please, please, Velvet, Velvet, Velvet.
Forget the pain and move!
Okay, Velvet, stay away from me.
Quickness!
It's gonna get you! Water mine!
Come on.
Resurrection!
There we go. I don't know why it likes me so much.
No escape! No escape! No escape! You're wide open! Burn! Die or be killed! Frost! Blades of wind, slice them! Air thrust! No escape! No escape! Sakura! Eye into the Fertile Blade! Jade Wave! Come! Come! Vengeance! What? What? Come! Fertile Blade! Jade Wave!
It is nice that we have two people that know resurrection moves.
Jade Wave! Damn it!
I know, I just barely made it.
Fertile Blue! Jade Wave! Damn it!
How could I be so wicked?
Eleanor, if you could not die, that would be super grand.
Come! Vengeance! Orochi Fury! Deception! Damn it!
None of my moves are doing much damage here.
Form 6! Form 5! Form God! Vengeance! Fertile Blue! Jade Wave! Damn it! Come! Form, damn it!
Ready to
Damn it!
I can heal the wounds, but I'll try! I'll help you! I won't go easy on you!
Big scary Hammerman is scary. Okay, I think we're gonna need another life bottle here to keep this going.
Keep your guard up! Light heal us!
Yeah, Eleanor, I find her to always be really squishy. Why is he always going after the player character and nobody else?
Light heal us!
Stupid leaves in the way.
Light heal us! First aid! Void Mire! I can heal the wounds, but I can't heal the pain! Kaleidos Ray! Healing circle! Light heal us! First aid! Light heal us! First aid!
Look at all these guys running to steal my soul.
First aid! Light heal us! First aid! Void Mire!
Fortunately, nobody's actually attacking anymore. I mean, we're doing an okay job for the most part. I thought this was going to be worse, to be perfectly honest.
Void Mire! Kaleidos Ray! Pyrogenic Wing! I'll help you! I won't go easy on you!
I'll finish this! Phantom, rip them apart!
That wasn't what I meant to do.
No escape! No escape! No escape!
Ow, dang it. Goodbye, grade.
That was pathetic.
Disgraceful.
Come on, guys, pick up these souls and do cool things. I know, I can't stand Eleanor. I feel like she never does anything useful.
Phantoms, rip them apart! Hellgate!
Oh, that does like no damage.
Charge! No escape! No escape!
Ooh, that's a new one.
Forget the pain and move! Quickness!
No, I can't die here.
Resurrection! Blast them! Stone Lance!
Yes, that's right. You do something useful. Maybe we just need to get Eleanor out of the battle. Please stop. Can someone, I don't know, do something? Yeah, I'm kind of feeling the same way. Eleanor just keeps killing herself. All right, Velvet, I want you to go all out.
Charge!
Since he doesn't seem to care about you anyway.
Forget the pain and move!
Okay, that's cool, I guess.
Forget the pain and move! Quickness!
Why? There's no actual reason why you're mad at me right now. You know what? I am gonna take the advice on that though. And control Eleanor. And Eisen immediately heals himself. Good. Good. Let me just have Velvet back. I can at least control Velvet.
before. Vanishing thunder! Light of light! Burn away! One crack fire of no escape! Vanishing thunder! Light of light! Illuminate us! Through trouble! Vanishing thunder! Light of light! Illuminate us! Vanishing thunder!
That's what I'm doing. I'm just going all offense with Velvet while hopefully they'll do something. There we go. That one was a little difficult.
I did it. I finally did it, Mom. Eleanor? I don't know how to feel. I wanted this so badly. Vengeance. Closure.
It makes sense. This is what's been driving you.
I suppose you're right. But if this is truly a part of me, I can't help but empathize with Kamoana. If she ever found out the truth of what I did to her mother, I know exactly how she'd feel. She'd want to kill me.
I don't know about...
It's only natural. You said so yourself. I can't stand it. It's eating me up inside. I keep telling myself I did it for her own sake, but I've just been lying. I'm horrible. If Kamoana ever attacked me, maybe I'd end up killing her too, just to save my own worthless skin.
I'd kill Kamoana.
Who you are.
It is
I don't even have to
exactly
save
who
myself.
I am. And besides, Kamoana's only alive because she ate her own mother. I have a hard time believing that any salvation awaits someone like her.
Ah, of course. I get it now.
You've been carrying this pain for a long time.
My mother told me to stay strong and keep living. I'm only here right now because she sacrificed her life. And yet, I'm selfish, pathetic.
Do we get to beat up Eleanor when she turns into a demon in a second?
So sorry, Kamoana. Mother.
This is bad. She's exuding malevolence.
No! Don't try to carry the burden all by yourself!
If we don't do something, Laphicet's going to lose his vessel.
It's fine. Let her spill it all out.
Well, also Eleanor's gonna
Imbecile.
turn into a
Without
demon too.
Vessel, he'll turn into a dragon. All hell will break loose.
Method 1. Wrap the medicine in sweet starch paper. This only works about half the time. Usually she just eats the paper and spits the medicine back at you. Method 2. Mix it in with her meals without telling her. It tends to make the food bitter. I think she's catching on. It's gotten harder to trick her and she may refuse to eat. Method 3. Pinch her nose and force her to swallow it. But be very careful. She will struggle and try to bite. You don't want to lose a finger.
Is this really the time?
Is that note you found?
Yes. It's the one Mahina left with her daughter's medicine. Her duties must have often taken her away. Someone else had to watch Kamoana.
Her fevers are caused by mental distress, but for some reason she believes that these bitter berries are medicine. If she takes one, her mind will stop racing and she will calm down. I realize that this is an awful lot to ask, but please, I love her very much. Please make sure that she takes her medicine, no matter what you have to do. She can be awfully stubborn, but deep down, she's just a kind-hearted girl who's very, very lonely. Please, please do what you can for her. I can't thank you enough for your help.
I didn't realize that her mother was... so...
Yeah, it looks like her mom had a bit of a forceful streak with her, doesn't it?
Nobody's a saint in this world, not even our own mothers. If they need to, they'll lie and use force. You do absolutely whatever it takes to protect your child.
The resolve to protect your child.
Well, Eleanor, have you calmed down now?
Yes. I apologize for my behavior.
So, what are you going to do, now that you've been asked by both Medissa and Kamoana's mom?
I guess... No. I'll make sure she takes the medicine. I swear, she will get better.
Do whatever you feel you need to.
All right, get a move on, guys. Let's hurry back to Kamoana.
Or we could never see Kamoana again. Drop rate from enemies. Okay. Short swords.
Fee, are you holding up okay under the malevolence?
I'm fine. It's Eleanor I'm worried about.
She'll manage.
That woman takes no half measures. Not with life, not with malevolence, and not with fighting to overcome it. She will get through this. That's just who she is.
Yeah.
That's so true.
You're right.
She is. Does the medicine fix her voice? I'd certainly hope so, but who knows. Okay, so final Nordal's here. What I'm going to do really quick, because I need to, my water's empty now, so I need to go grab some more. So we're going to take a quick, let's say 5-minute break. It's about 2 after the next hour. I'll be back. Before you go, though, Nikado, how far are we on that list of yours? Just out of curiosity. I'll look at it when I get back, but yeah. You know what I will do, if I can without triggering a cutscene. Go stand over by the nice ocean. Nice ocean view. And I'll be right back. So let me know roughly how much longer. And let me also go and mute my microphone. Alright, I'm back. Up to about a .11 on the list. Let me go ahead and take a look at the list. Okay, that's actually not too bad. We're a little over halfway, I think. Oh, let me close my door too. Gonna hear Windows noise? I still have my friend visiting that I mentioned before. And they're currently, outside with a friend right now. So, it's possible they might come in and make some noise. I asked them not to, so hopefully they don't. But, if you hear people talking in the background, I'll probably excuse myself to go yell at them and then come back. But I don't know when they're coming back, so. Alright. So they're supposed to be in Nordal. I can only assume it's this thing right here. Or is it something different?
The jewel.
Oh, it's the jewel.
It's smashed
okay.
to bits. I'm sorry, Eleanor. I know how important it was to you.
It's our fault. We were too reckless. We're sorry, Eleanor.
You better be sorry! That thing must have been worth a king's ransom!
Moggy stop that!
It's fine. Going easy on a demon wouldn't really suit you guys. Besides, my mother imparted kindness and generosity upon me, and those are more valuable than any jewel.
Okay, so that wasn't the Nordal. I'm assuming the Nordal's inside somewhere. Trying to get all these completed. This one's not completed yet. There's still something special here. Okay. It is a little strange to just go through this town and there's nothing here. I don't imagine that medicine could fix her voice. That's... I was talking about this earlier, but I'm going to keep going with my idea. It's not, you know, because that's... The thing is sometimes, you know, you think it might be a bad voice actor. It might not even necessarily be a bad voice actor. It might just be that they were cast poorly. And this person just can't do a scared kid's voice without it sounding whiny and annoying. You know, I mean, that can be the case with voice actors sometimes. Okay. This is the final Nordal, wherever this thing is. You think it'll just be sitting out in the ocean? I'll have to go swim for it. Come on, King Eisen. Walking is for the commoners. Sliding into geometry is for you. The king. Okay. Ooh. Didn't drop any frames, but my recorded, or my preview of the video froze for like a second. That was weird. Where's this final Nordal? Is it outside the village, or is it actually in the village somewhere? Center of town. Is it on one of these things somewhere? That is the center of town, right? Is that there's little shops over there. Center of map. Am I blind? Am I missing it? Is it sitting on something, or is it like on the ground somewhere? I would assume it's sitting on something. Engaging gameplay. I mean, this would be the center, right? Somewhere around here? It's in a boat? Maybe it's in a boat. Not a boat. This is how you lose people watching you. Because you're running around in circles searching for a doll that you can't find. I'm almost tempted to try to pull up something to try to like find it. In fact, I may just do that. Hold on. Grab my phone real quick and look this up. Let's see. Final Nor doll Berseria. Collecting the 4 Nor dolls. One in the abandoned beach village. That's the blue one. I mean, where's that at? Behind a wooden box with swords on it, located in the center of town. Behind a wooden box. This is the box with swords in it, right? Or is it this box? Or did I already get it? That would be another thing. Did I already get it? Is there a way I can see which Nor dolls I already have? We have to finish Kamo on. Oh, you know what? That makes sense. I probably do. Yeah. I've got to finish the Kamo one. Because I'm still locked into that quest. Okay. He's ready for Kamo voice.
Bad news, guys.
Kamo died.
Molting?
This is serious. Kamo-ana's gone delirious from her fever. She turned into a Therian and went crazy.
Where's Medusa?
She used herself as bait to lure Kamo-ana away and keep anyone here from getting hurt. They look like they were headed for Mount Killerhouse, but I'm not sure how long Medusa will be able to hold out.
We need to go after them.
Are you all right with me taking the lead?
Yes. Go ahead.
Why don't we just seal the gates and never talk to either of them ever again? Medusa's not as bad. But, you know, if we could get rid of Kamo-ana, I think that would be a necessary sacrifice, really. Taking one for the team, the good of all mankind, whatever you want to call it. Alright. That goes to the Faldi's Ruins. That goes to Mount Killerhouse. So we need to go to Mount Killerhouse to do that. Now I know we had to go somewhere for something else, so maybe we'll do that really quick since we're already in the area. After we complete this, I mean. Is this going to be a long cave thing? Oh, right here. Okay. Check key items to see which ones you already have. Okay, we will in a minute. Well, actually we can right now, can't we? Is that valuables, I think it is? So we're missing the blue Nor doll, and that's the one there. So we gotta finish Kamo on a quest, then we can go back there and get that doll. I hate it when they lock you into quests like that. That's so dumb, and I don't think there's even a good reason for us to be locked in that quest. Like, why can't we do it on our own time? Why does it have to be now? Is it supposed to reflect the importance of getting this done quickly because it's important? Because that's not fun. Let me waste 30 hours before doing it to find Kamoana dead. Ah, it's a tree again.
Kamoana, honey, you're hungry, right? It's okay. You can eat me if you need to.
No,
if
no,
it means you'll go back
not another
to your
one.
Sweet, normal self.
Stop!
Take your medicine, Kamoana.
Kamoana, I've got your mom's medicine right here.
You're lying!
It's true. Your
Oh,
mom heard you
it's
had a fever,
bad.
so she sent us this medicine to give to you.
No! I hate it! It tastes so bitter!
Let's just
It's okay.
collapse the
It's
tunnel
not bitter.
and leave
Your
her here
mom figured
forever.
out a way to make it sweet, just for you.
I don't believe you! You're lying! Lying!
It's true. Here, see?
You stay inside your stupid tree. Take your medicine.
It's still bitter. You lied to me.
I know. I'm really sorry, Kamoana, but I had to.
Kamoana's fever has finally broken. She seems to be sleeping soundly.
Well, that's one crisis averted.
Eleanor, I couldn't have done this without you. Thank you.
I was just following your example.
You're really prepared to pull out all the stops for her, aren't you?
I am. I don't know how this will all end up, but it just feels like the right way. I may be weak, but as long as I can stay true to myself and live life as fully as I can, I figure my mom will maybe understand.
You already seem pretty strong to me, Eleanor.
Seriously? What could ever make you think that?
It's the parts you don't think about that are the strongest.
That doesn't even make sense.
A mother's not ever going to be that hard on her child, no matter how they turn out. Mothers just want their children to be well, and to live a happy life. I'm sure that's what yours meant for you.
You think?
Sounds right to me.
If you ever become a mom yourself, you'll understand.
I can't say I plan on it right now, but duly noted.
Eleanor! What's wrong? Why is your face all red?
Is it? It's just, you see...
We're just having a little girl talk amongst ourselves. You're free to join if you like, though.
What? No thanks. Sorry to interrupt.
Maybe I shouldn't have teased him so much there.
I may not be a mother, but I think I do understand. When I'm around Laphicet and Kamoana, strong or weak, level-headed or a little lost, it doesn't matter. All kids deserve to have a good life.
Except Kamoana. Kamoana doesn't need a good life. Color variant Eleanor. Let's see how that looks. So she's wearing a lot of white. What are we going to go with? Is it going to be like darker? Ooh, it's pink. They aren't Abbey regulation, but they do look good on Eleanor. That jacket list looks stupid. Pink's alright. I think I like blue a little bit better, though. Oh, different colored hair accessories. Instead of blue, they're pink to go with it. Yeah, it's alright. It's not as cool as Aizen's. Aizen looks cool. Need to check out the church as well, but let's check this out. Could hardly charge the Lord of Calamity and Company extra if they're working overtime. We're still gonna charge you 200 gold though. Nothing's free around here.
Could we talk?
You sound so serious, like it's the eve of the final battle.
Well, isn't it? Can't you let yourself get caught up in the moment for a change?
Getting caught up in the moment is for young, foolhardy lovers. So, what is it you want to talk about?
I just figured I should drop by since, well, like I said, the final battle with Innominat is coming up and all.
Ugh, you're talking like you're saying your last goodbyes.
It's just that we're up against a lot. Even Miss Moggy-Lou doesn't know what the future holds for us, and she almost always has that stuff figured out.
Whether she has it figured out or not, it is our lot in life to follow our vessels and fight to the very end.
That's what I've always thought, so I just dealt with Miss Moggy-Lou's craziness up till now. But she's never thanked me for it. No, good job, Bienfu. No, I'm glad I'm your vessel. Not even something like, I'll introduce you to a cute girl when it's all over. It'd be nice to hear a little gratitude from her, even just once.
Surely you know she's not the type to do that sort of thing, though, yes?
That's all the more reason to want just one brief glimpse at who she is underneath.
If you're so unhappy, it's not too late to switch back to the Abbey's side and become an informant again.
What's the point in that? I don't know anything they'd want, and they wouldn't have any use for me there.
So you lack confidence in your own abilities.
Miss Moggy-Lou has let me come with her wherever she went, and her talents have gotten us this far. But now that we have to fight Innominat, I'm worried. I don't know what use I can be for her, or if I can keep her safe.
But you'll still go, won't you?
Yeah, of course! Or else my name isn't Norman Brave!
See, you can do this. You've been keeping Moggy-Lou safe this whole time. With all the emotional pain she's been through, she's needed someone as thick-skinned and tenacious as you. She may talk like she doesn't care, but she wouldn't have tracked you down and renewed your pact if she didn't.
When you put it like that, bien! All right, you've convinced me.
That's right. You just trust in old Norman therapist's good advice. It won't steer you wrong.
Wow, I'd have never expected you to actually make a joke like that, Grimoire.
I just thought I'd get caught up in the moment like you wanted.
I'm looking over the comments now and I see the I'll warn you about this boss because he's a pain, bring life bottles. Alright. So we need to find the church still? Oh god. I regret this.
Kamoana, has your fever finally gone down?
It has, and it's all thanks to you.
But now there's something extremely important that she must ask of you. Would you hear her out?
You sound really
No.
serious. What is
Jump
it?
out that window and never come back.
I want you to open my treasure chest with me.
A treasure chest? What's inside?
Well...
Treasure, of course. So it's a secret.
But it's a really, really, really important treasure.
How important are we talking here? Would you risk your own life for it?
I totally would. It's at least that important. Maybe more.
Well, if it's that important, then I guess we'll have to help you.
Yay!
Oh,
Thank
God,
you.
stop.
Where's the treasure chest then?
On some ice. Floating out in the sea.
Next time, you should probably leave it somewhere a little safer, Kamoana.
Oh, and you can't open it without the key.
This is getting more complicated by the second.
Well, if you leave a treasure chest unlocked, you're just asking for trouble.
All of our treasure chests are unlocked.
You've got me there.
Do you remember where the key is?
It's in Dial's pocket. I slipped it in while he was sleeping.
Yeah, I don't like where this is going.
What else was I supposed to do? It's a secret key.
Yeah, I know.
All right, let's go hunt down Dial. Good luck.
Is this going to be worth it in any possible way? Probably not. Church at Mercio. Where is that? Don't know which one the church is. Was it that building all the way at the top? Up here, I think. I don't know what this is. It looks vaguely churchish. Okay, this is in fact the church. Not a lot here, though. Guess, you know, since we drove out all the townspeople.
Magilu's real name is Magilonica, isn't it? Yes, it is. She's always been so distant. Distant? What makes you say that? She's always had strong resonance and was able to see us Malakim from the day she was born.
But her family thought her powers were creepy, and they abandoned her while she was still just an infant.
That's terrible. So she got picked up by that crooked troupe that put her in their freak show.
Yeah, that was when she caught me. When I got caught up in her life.
It's hard to imagine how painful it must have been. A little girl forced to the stage, made a source of amusement and revulsion and hate. You can see why she'd want someone on her side, even if that someone was Bienfu.
Hey!
But she managed to get away, right? After the accident?
Well, that accident was set up by Lord Melchior.
What?
Is it so hard to believe? Melchior was looking for someone he could shape into becoming his worthy successor, so he made sure she survived the wreck.
He probably justified it as saving the world.
Tell me, Grimoire, what's your connection with Melchior? I don't really have one. I knew the former head of the Exorcist a little, but I stayed out of his way. He never talked about personal matters. At least not while he was sober.
As I recall, Magilu trained under Melchior, and rose as far up the ranks as Legate.
That's right! She worked really, really hard to get there, too.
Magilonica Lou Maven. When Melchior adopted her and gave her his last name, that was the first time she really felt that she had a home. When she lost that name, she was devastated.
She failed Lord Melchior's last test, and he just discarded her like an unwanted toy.
She was an empty shell of a person when Bienfu brought her to me. Magilu stayed with me for a little while, but then one day she left without warning. As for what happened next, well, you probably know better than I do. Yeah, I guess we do. I'd ask you to look after her, but I know how that would go. It'd have to be a pretty cold day in hell. I'm sorry I talked about your past behind your back. It wasn't my place to say.
It doesn't bother me. You were talking about Magilonica, and Magilonica might as well be dead.
But while we're on the subject, may I ask just one question? It wasn't failing to hold up against Melchior's art that broke your spirit, was it? It was when you realized that he no longer considered you his daughter.
Who can say? I've left my life as Magilonica behind me. I'm not her anymore. I'm the evil witch Magilu who fights alongside the Lord of Calamity!
Well, wherever you go, Miss Magilu, I'll follow you as long as I live!
Well now, Bienfu, you think you can get away with talking about me behind my back?
Huh? Why do you only care that I did it? What about the
I like this art.
Yours is not to question.
How could I forget how mean you are?
I'm glad you finally found a place where you can belong.
I don't know what this is. I'm kind of hoping the color variant will be like Magilu's Exorcist outfit, but we'll see. There's her jacket list, which looks actually a little looter than I thought it would. I guess the book covering kind of covers that up. Okay. There's a color variant. Or swimwear. When did we get that one? that one looks alright. Kind of makes her look like a jester. And her books are green. That's kind of cool. Remember the Maven clan from Berseria special powers from their oath? I'm not good at this kind of thing. This whole, remembering, all the stuff from Berseria, how it ties into this game. I've also been informed that the treasure is not good, but we're gonna go for it anyway, because it's like right here. Are we locked in another quest? I'm seeing I can't leave town. I feel like we're locked in a stupid grab the chest quest. Okay, so we gotta go find Dial. Not worth it, but I think we are locked into this quest right now because I can't actually leave town. Where's Dial at? Stupid lizard! I don't even know. Check Dial's pockets. Up there? Ah, it's on the other side of town. Okay. Yeah. Can't leave town now. Gotta go get this quest done. It's gonna be worth it. Believe me, I'm glad I did it. Dial, do you got any keys in your pocket? I need them.
Why the hell did I have to be an old lizard? Why couldn't I be a salamander? Then at least I could breathe fire to warm
Your tail is not yet grown back.
Don't move, Dial. We're going to search you now.
What? Why? I haven't done anything wrong today.
No key.
Figures. He must have dropped it somewhere.
What are you all talking about?
Kamoana says she hid the key to her treasure chest in your pocket.
Seriously? Why me?
I just figured that if anybody tried to
Kamoana, why are you here? Get out.
Like, bite them and stuff to protect it.
I'm sorry I didn't live up to your expectations.
Any idea where you might have dropped it?
That's hard to say. Wait, it might have been when I was drying my shirt back in the inn. I think I heard a clink of some sort there.
Wait, when it was drying? Don't you know to check your pockets before you do the wash?
Come on, I'm a bachelor. You're expecting way too much from me.
Well, I guess we should check the inn next.
To be fair, was he expecting to have a key in his pocket? I don't think so. Hold on a second. Okay. At the inn. Right there?
There it is. This must be the key.
Yay! You found it. I knew you could do it, Eleanor.
How do you manage to do that every time when you say yay?
Right?
It sounds disgusting.
Next stop.
You hold on to the key, Kamoana. Just make sure you don't drop it, okay?
Okay.
Accidentally push Kamoana into the freezing water. Walk away. No one remembers Kamoana ever again. Stupid treasure chest. It's gonna have like a life bottle in it.
It opened. It opened. Good job, Kamoana.
That's what keys do, Kamoana.
Alright, so what's inside?
Don't you remember? It's supposed to be a secret.
It's one of my mom's recipes. She wrote it down for me so that I could fix it myself when I got older.
That sounds like something really precious. Are you sure you want to share it
Can
with
we
us?
stuff Kamoana in this chest and then
It's supposed
throw
to
it
be
into
a
the water?
secret between me and my mom, but you all saved me when I needed you, and I really want to thank you, so it's okay. Thanks, everyone.
You're welcome, Kamoana.
It's a recipe for mabo curry that my
wait,
mom
mabo
came
curry?
up with just for me. It's the best in the whole wide world. It looks delicious.
You better have some too, Velvet. You go out there and win. Medissa and me will be cheering you on.
Yeah, I won't back down.
Please cheer me on
I
from a
promise.
safe listening distance. Mabo curry buns. It's got to come back in every game, making Mabo curry. Covers 50% of HP. You need a legendary tofu. They always talk about it in these games as Mabo curry thing. But is it any good? Alright, so... let's see. There's a Kurogane scene here later. Next stop is where I fought the crystal. So I don't remember exactly where that was. Somewhere out in the ice field. I'm pretty sure it was this way, and I take a right instead of a left. I like this function, the pointing it out to me. That's actually kind of useful. Yeah, so I take a right and then we'll find it. And maybe a quick save just to be safe. I really like Tales of Exilia 2's fast travel mechanic of just having Ludger run really fast. I always thought that one was kind of funny. Oh dear God. That's a big dragon. Let's go eat it. Steal its heart.
She's hurt, just like they said.
Is this really how you mean to lift your curse?
I'm not the cursed one.
I'm game.
Let's go.
I told you, that ain't happening on my watch.
Nice tornado. That was cool.
And if you stop me?
What else? I'm going to figure out a way to save her.
Tornado teleportation powers?
Then go ahead. But know that I'm not going to stop.
You know, I just don't get it. How could a guy like Ifrid be friends with someone so hell-bent on senseless killing?
Sometimes, to kill someone is to save them.
Who the hell is going to be saved by being killed? There's not one damn person in the whole world! No matter what happens, you can't
Another picture.
give up on living. That's my creed.
Well then.
Guess we're doing this.
What? Why does it have to come to this? You both want to save the same person.
Sometimes, you just have to fight these things out.
Yeah.
Alright.
I ain't holding back, Eisen.
Good. If you want to stop me, then fight to kill.
No mercy! Wounds that won't heal. Caught in the flesh. Leap of faith! Take that! Devour!
No escape!
Blast you away.
Hey!
You won't get away.
Too easy.
I want to play as Eisen now.
No escape! Heck! Too easy.
And then I immediately die. Go Eisen. Okay, that's enough of that. Hold on a second. Sorry about that.
Vanishing thunder! This works!
I had to remove a message in chat for... Whoa, what's happening? Oh, did I... Oh, I turned myself to auto. Whoops. For anyone watching recorded video later, I had to remove a message from chat. Like, why am I moving without telling myself to move? Strong. Yeah, I know the intense boss difficulty ones do, but they're fun.
Oh, too easy.
Maybe I should have eaten a Mabo curry bun.
Oh. Too easy. Regret.
Infernal torrent.
Oh. Hold up. Regret.
I can heal the wounds, but I can't feel the pain. Healing circle.
Hold up. Beneath.
He's not taking very much damage, so look at that. Maybe I need to pay attention to his weaknesses. I thought Aizen would be fun battle, but Aizen immediately got wiped out. He just wasn't able to stun enough for him to be useful. That was not a good move. I should not have done that. Oh yeah, we're dead.
I can't die here.
I tried. That did not happen right there.
Disgraceful.
Please no, please. What was that?
I messed up.
Come on. Let me use a singular item, please.
Disgraceful.
Twisted.
Infernal torrent.
Oh, take that.
Infernal torrent.
That was really close to just being it right there.
Burning winds, run wild. No.
You won't get away. I heard your wounds, but I can't feel the pain.
Burning winds, run wild. Ground fire. Take that.
Trying to get that soul. There we go.
Take that. Hey.
I can't die here.
Wow. We need to get different people in this battle, I think. That's the problem right now.
Disgraceful.
Too easy. Twisted. Too easy. Too easy.
Let's bring Rokuro in after this and see where that goes. Or I won't. Is someone stolen?
Leave this to me.
Double haze. Double haze. Twisted. Double haze. Too easy. Burning winds. Run.
How could I be so weak?
And she dies again. Eleanor always just feels very squishy to me.
Too easy. Double haze.
Alright, you gonna get this, Aizen?
Jade wave. Double
You
haze.
distract him, Rokuro.
This time I won't fail.
This time you won't fail. Most assuredly.
Salvage.
Lightning, rain down. Shock drum. Maelstrom. Lightning, rain down. Shock drum.
Is that just a short range attack? I think that's all that is.
Lightning, rain down. Blessing. Shock drum. Lightning, clear through. Maelstrom. How could I be
Dang it. Obviously, Eleanor does not need to be in this battle. We are almost out of life bottles, so... That's an interesting one. That's an interesting one.
You saved me!
Twisted! Take that! Twisted!
I wonder if I can do something here. I don't know how well this is going to work out for me.
Twisted! Burning wind! Ground fire! Nice one! Dark despair!
No, don't prioritize attack. Please, get out of the way.
Take that! Twisted! Resurrection!
Alright.
Take that! Twisted! Twisted!
Paint the town red!
Twisted!
Oh, they really like me.
Let's try sticking with Velvet again, maybe. Okay, and have everyone just die.
You won't get away.
What are we at now? Last life bottle. Don't screw this up for me, Eisen.
No. Take that!
Too easy.
Take that!
Your troubles receive my
Beneath! Beneath! Gotcha!
Vanishing thunder!
Take that! Gotcha!
Vanishing thunder!
No. Take that! Beneath! Regret!
No.
Dang it.
Can't die here.
Alright. It's okay.
Disgraceful.
Go well? Only well.
Take that! Gotcha!
Too easy.
Beneath! Too slow! Gotcha!
Too easy.
Take that!
See if we can do this without having any of our important characters die.
No, I can't die here.
Well, that didn't work out well. Please, stop. Please, stop. Please. I'm getting flashbacks to that one boss battle that I did on the stream. At least we get good music while all this is happening.
So that's your no?
It is I!
Dark despair, a beacon of hope! Take that! Too slow! No? Gotcha! If that's all the resolve you can manage, don't try to challenge my creed.
Please get out of my face. Alright, it's okay. We're gonna try again. Let's cook some food, because that always does something. Let's see. Yeah, sure.
I guess you never forget how to cook.
I'm gonna try to stick with Velvet more and just cheese the crap out of it if I can.
I ain't holding back, Eisen. Good. If you want to stop me, then fight to kill.
Wounds that won't heal! Made of heaven's will, here's mine enemy!
Too easy. Too slow. Barrage! Pummel!
Too easy.
You know, I should also check to see if she's got any new arts. I haven't checked in a while. I don't actually think she does.
Rising Falcon!
Regret! Die! No escape!
Love getting stunned.
Regret!
He attacks behind him too. That's kind of annoying. I hate enemies that have like area of effect attacks around them.
No, I
Dang
can't die
it!
here.
What was that?
Infernal Torrent!
Die!
Finish!
No escape!
Alright.
Regret!
Banish Infernal Torrent!
Regret! Not good! I enter the fray.
Too easy.
Regret!
Come on. Stop being stunned.
Regret!
Look at that. She did, like, she just swapped in, right? And then she immediately died. Is that what happened? I'm pretty sure that's what I saw.
Regret!
Nope. I was gonna do something and that didn't happen.
Regret!
Is it hot or is it just me? Kaleido's Ray!
Hold up! Regret!
So we've got 9 life bottles.
Hold up! Regret!
Roaring Thunder. That one sounds fun.
Light of light! Illuminate us!
Please, not me.
Hold up! Regret!
I don't have anything to do with you.
I'll finish this! Beneath!
When it comes to pain,
Please, stop. Why is this happening?
Beneath! Charge! Forget the pain and move!
Immediately kills him.
Quickness! Forget the pain and move! Quickness! Beneath! Regret!
We're just gonna put Resurrection as the first one there. And more Resurrection, I guess. I'm wanting to save these life bottles, but the problem is that the people that can actually keep us alive are really squished. And if you can't stay alive long enough to swap your character out, then you just kind of get stuck in a rut in this game.
Dark despair, kindle a beacon of hope! Hold up! Regret! Dark despair, kindle a
Why?
beacon of hope!
Why? I know you hate me in particular, but why?
Dark despair, kindle a beacon of hope!
through troubles, receive
Resurrection!
but I won't fail!
Hold up! Beneath! Hold up! Regret! Dark despair,
Can't head for both of us at the same time.
Hold up! Beneath! Not good!
Oh, please, not paralyze.
Hold up!
Too easy.
Beneath!
And now she's just gonna die because she just
Can't die here.
she got stunned and that's it. That's it. That's it. Man, I hate that. Why does that happen?
Disgraceful.
Light heal us!
For two! Hold up! Beneath!
Shameful defeat.
Regret!
I almost wonder if I should bump down the difficulty again.
Beneath! Regret!
Wow, look at that. He got a double kill. That was kind of impressive, actually.
Disgraceful.
Too easy.
No.
He's got a lot of health, and he's really good at that, you know, incapacitating you and then murdering you thing.
No.
I'm trying to waste time right now while I wait for Aizen to get some more health, and then I can swap him out maybe.
Too easy.
Vanishing Thunder! Incandescent Steam! Pyrogenic Wave!
Take that!
Vanishing Thunder!
Too easy. Take that! Twist it!
Vanishing Thunder!
Burning wind!
Rending Flash Tear!
Burning wind! Run one!
Oh, wow. Look at that. He's got like a nice area of effect with that too. How many life bottles are we at left? Barely any.
Disgraceful.
Take that!
First aid!
Do we want to make this battle take even longer? Maybe?
Take that! Twist it!
Now at least it'll be manageable if it's slow. There's something, I guess.
Take that! Twist it! I'll finish this!
Devour!
Take that! Twist it!
Vanishing Thunder! Infernal Torrent!
Twist it! Resurrection!
Vanishing Thunder!
Too easy! Take that! Quickness! Dark Bear, kindle a beacon of fire! Burning
Yeah, that hurts.
run wild.
That hurts bad. Even with that all divide.
That's it! I'll try!
I don't know. I'm at that point now where I've done about everything I can, and he's like at a quarter health. He's like quarter health down. I kind of just want to see if I can lower the difficulty. I don't remember how far back my last save was. I think I saved kind of recently. I think I did a quick save.
Leave this to me!
Twist it!
Come on, do it. Finish her.
Take that! Take this!
Take that! Twist it!
And now that I actually want to die, I'm like, it's not happening.
Hey! Burning winds! Run wild! Ground fire! Twist it!
She just blocks everything.
No? Twist it! Twist it!
How do I make her not block?
Take that!
Come on, hit Magulu. She's good at getting hit.
Twist it! Burning winds, run wild! If that's all the resolve you can manage, don't try to...
I'm pretty sure I saved quickly. We're about to find out. Hopefully this wasn't an hour ago, but I don't think it was. No, that's right here. Okay. And that's why I guess I don't play on the intense difficulty, because some of these bosses are kind of ridiculous. No, I'm not too far back. It's okay. That was worth it to go back just for that. It's, I don't know. I guess my thought would be it gets to the point where it'd be one thing if the enemy had new attack patterns or something different other than just making him more resistant to damage and making him do more damage, but that's kind of what they're going for. That's what a lot of RPGs do with difficulty anyway.
Is this?
Let's go.
Can I skip this? Skip. Alright, let's try that again.
Too easy. Well, I ain't holding back, Aizen.
I know you aren't.
If you want to stop me, then fight to kill. Hey! Regret! Too easy. Regret!
No mercy! Wounds that won't heal!
I guess it's meant to be a pretty difficult... yeah, I should have bought more life bottles. It's okay. If we die, we'll do it. We'll try it again. I guess. I'm at 9 life bottles. I have a decent amount. Can we stop getting stunned? Did you see that? He just stunned 3 different characters. God. That's one thing I cannot stand, when they just keep stunning you over and over again. I mean, I know that's a thing that we do, but it's not a fun thing to have that done to you.
I messed up. Hora! Regret! No? Beneath! Regret! No? Hora! Take that!
Leave this to me!
Let's see, so roaring, I want to put that back on.
Light of light, illuminate us!
See, we're already at the same amount of health, and that only took maybe a quarter of the time.
Twisted!
Rise thunder!
I enter the fray!
Rise thunder!
No escape! Dark despair! Too easy!
Rise thunder!
That's double hate! See this?
Eric, how could this happen?
Hurricane! Double one! Big wave! See this? Too easy! Hurricane! Armor crusher!
Rise thunder!
Rise thunder! Shooting star!
Here it comes!
Hurricane! Armor crusher!
Rise thunder!
Let's pick up the pace!
How could I be so weak?
Burning wind!
Alright. Good place to start with death. 9 life bottles. I think we can do it.
Ground fire! Burning wind! Run wild! Burning wind! Hey!
You won't get away!
Kindle a beacon of hope! Too easy! Twisted! So that's how you roll.
Vanishing thunder! Twin whip!
Quick absolute!
It is I!
Too twisted!
Vanishing thunder! Lightning
No.
bolt! Take that! Devour!
Increasing my stun rate against enemies or protects against stun. You know what? That would be a smart thing to look into. Anything for stun? Damage against stunned enemies. Just damage against stunned foes. Yeah, if I get more stun, that'll make Velvet a lot stronger. I mean, I have a lot of items. You'd think I would. Somewhere in here. I want to try out Intense. How hard could it be? I remember now why I wasn't doing it. Okay, so I've reduced stun duration by 18%. That's something. Shock Ward gives that too. Reduces stun duration by 27%. That's pretty decent. But not much better than that. Enemy stun duration increased. Yeah, we'll start with that. I'm not seeing anything unless I'm missing it. It's entirely possible I'm missing it. I'm not seeing anything that increases stun chance. Which is what I'd like, obviously. Let me stun duration increase. Let's just try it. I mean, I think we can do it now. The intense wasn't hard for that other... No! The intense wasn't hard for that other enemy, just this one. That outlaw barrage does kill you.
Ready to feel the burn? Light healer! Leave this to me! Take that! Infernal Torrent! Eliminate! Infernal Torrent! Finish! You're defenseless! Zero attack! Take that!
Nope, I said I was getting that on purpose. Try to protect against wind. That would be a smart one. I know there was definitely some wind stuff in there. But now that I lowered difficulty, I don't even know if that'll be necessarily as important.
It is I, Spell Absorber! Look what I found! Go get him, you three! Here I go! I enter the fray! Go get him, you three! You're wide open! You're wide open!
Too easy. No escape! Hurricane! Kill them to the bone! Shooting star! Too easy. Hurricane shooting! Damn it! Rip them apart! Good! No escape! For three! Too easy! For five! Take that! See this? Regret! No! Let's pick up the pace!
Oh, I think you got two people there. Oh, that one of those two people was me.
Disgraceful.
Regret! Hey! Beneath! Too easy! Let's go!
Yeah, let's go all offense.
No, I can't die here.
And I was looking at chat for just a second while jamming buttons and died. Go me.
Dark despair, kindle a beacon of hope! Hey! Take that! Too slow! Dark despair, kindle a beacon of hope! Hey! Gotcha!
Receive life's blessing!
Dark despair, kindle a beacon of hope! Dark despair...
I think he's gonna do it.
Disgraceful.
Oh, come on, I pushed the button!
Take that! Dark despair, kindle a beacon of hope!
Leave this to me! How could I be so...
Too easy!
Disgraceful.
Let's back off for a second while we attempt to get the team back together. Oh my god! Can we stop killing me for 1 second so I can put in a move? Come on, come on, okay. Alright. Alright.
Disgraceful.
Look at all these souls.
Kindle a beacon of hope!
No? Infernal Torrent! You won't get away! Inferno! Take that!
Too easy! Constrictor! Look at the beat!
Blizzard!
Constrictor! Gotcha!
Please, please stop. I just wanted the souls.
No, I can't die.
Come on, getting a little annoyed at him.
You're
Alright.
disgraceful.
At least there's souls everywhere.
Too easy. Burning wind. Constrictor. No. Phantom duality destruction. Constrictor.
Vanishing thunder. Infernal torch.
Double hey.
Okay, we're doing something now. Team is not dead. Quite the opposite, in fact. Team is alive. Some of the team is alive. No, please don't kill me while I'm coming to beat the crap out of you. No, come on, go! Convenient resurrection. Okay, we got him now. Wow, even on hard, that was really difficult. Please don't tell me I have to fight the dragon now.
She's still a threat.
Do I have to fight the dragon now?
You got that right.
Don't even try it.
Zavid, are you okay?
I just got hit by a fireball.
I'm not dead yet, at least.
Thank you for saving me.
I should be thanking you. I'm just glad you're not hurt.
Me?
That's right, kid. Nothing would hurt Theodora more than to harm a child.
Theodora.
The thing is, even when a child's lost their parents, their family, even when despair fills their heart, if you hold their hand, they'll squeeze back. Those hands, frozen cold from fear and insecurity, will start to feel warmth again. That warmth, a tiny spark deep within, can rekindle their feeling of being alive, because they possess the determination to keep on living. That's why Theodora never turned her back or gave up on a child. She was more passionate about life than anyone I've ever known.
And that's why you're protecting her.
Just how long do you plan on cleaning up after that dragon?
She's Theodora.
Once a Moloch becomes a dragon, there's no turning back.
And you think that gives you the right to kill her? You talk like you have such noble intentions, but you're not fooling anyone. You just want to lift your Reaper's curse.
I'm not the one who's cursed.
You're telling me there's some other Reaper out there?
Don't answer a question with another question.
Shut the hell up! You're all talk and no fight. You're a damn coward. That's all you are. In the future, if you try to lay even a finger on Theodora, well, there's going to be hell to pay.
Give me hell if you like, but think about one thing first. Think about what she taught you about living, and consider what it really means to be alive.
does it have to be like this? I get that their creeds mean a lot to them both, but isn't that all the more reason for them to try to understand each other? But instead, they resort to fighting without even listening to each other first. How can they be like this?
Yeah, I don't want them to fight either. But there's something else I can't figure out.
Is it about why Aizen's so intent on killing that dragon?
That's part of it. What I can't figure out is what he means when he says that killing can also save someone. And how he's not the one with the curse.
Maybe he feels pity for Theodora, and how she's doomed to keep on living as a dragon.
Yeah. What does it really mean to live?
This topic sure got deep fast.
Yeah.
Too deep. That was very difficult. Jacketless outfit Aizen. You know, I usually say I dislike giving a lot of these characters some of these attachments because they make them look kind of crazy or like a little outlandish. But Aizen actually looks really cool with all this. This is jacketless. Okay, let's see. You can take a break by talking to people at Logres, so you could fight the dragon after buying more life bottles. But do last comedy act first. Okay. We'll do that. We still have to get the Nordal. Never actually got that yet. And definitely need to buy more life bottles. So what's last comedy act? That's in Logres. Why don't... Let's see. Why don't I get that last Nordal? And then we'll go to Logres. Although I can't buy life bottles here. Dang it. Oh, there's two things here. Wait. People. What are you doing here? You're supposed to be all dead. Or demons, or worse. Crazy things happen in the middle of nowhere.
I moved here from Isolde. I couldn't just abandon Aminoch's temple. But the Abbey and Inominat are important to me too. It's not like I'm rebelling against them. I just think that these traditions and beliefs are part of our island's heritage. We have to honor them.
I think that's wonderful. But aren't you worried about the demons?
I asked the exorcists in Isolde for help. They said they couldn't station anyone here immediately, but they would send frequent patrols.
That's pretty tolerant, coming from the people who banned Aminoch worship in the first place.
Those who served under Lady Teresa have a strong sense of justice. They'll protect everyone, regardless of belief. No one has heard from Lady Teresa for some time now, but her people are trying to carry on her ideals.
We shoved her into a volcano. You're not going to hear a lot from her for a while. Alright, there we go.
At last, the Nordal set is complete! Hooray! Go us!
Turtles! Turtles! Just in time for the winner circles. Your detective skills truly put mine to shame.
It wouldn't have taken so much time and effort if you'd been willing to help us look. But you'll make it up to us with a suitable discount next time we trade.
Can't you give me a break?
Never mind. Do you have anything for us?
I do mind's that. But yeah, here's another letter for Aizen.
Another one? I will keep this missive short as my patience with you has expired. Come to the prison island and face your judgment.
Scary.
I will not blame you if you run, but I will consider you a heartless coward of a brother.
Oh, this sounds like a challenge to a fight. Now we're talking my language. Let's get going.
Whoever this is, they're just trying to get under your skin. Why not let it go and move on?
This is the third letter, not counting any that might not have reached us. I say we should go nip this in the bud.
Yeah, I think so too. If we just keep ignoring it, something might happen to Aizen's sister.
Exactly. I can't allow that. I want to head to Titania and settle things.
Alright. I see on the bottom of my list, Titania if you're brave. I assume that's related to this. Alright, so let's head to Logres now. Or Lograthin. No, Logres. Sorry. Alright, so there's lots of people to talk to here. But I need to do the comedy act first. But I don't know exactly. I would assume it's maybe where we started. No, we started over here. I don't know where the comedy act one is. Why don't I go grab some life bottles, and hopefully by then, Nikado, maybe you'll have caught up to me and you can tell me. I mean, I could just keep bumping around and I'd eventually run into it, but I just don't know exactly which one it is. That was really rough. I'll do exciting inventory management while we wait. I normally cut all this out, but obviously can't do that right now. Do not head to Titania. Okay. I will make sure to keep that in mind. Anyone got any exciting stories again? Anything cool happen? Map will tell you where to go. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I haven't actually been very familiar with using the map yet to tell me where the quests are, but now that you mention that, I should, because that's actually a really easy way to figure out exactly where to go, especially if we're not quite as far as we thought I was. Alright, I'll stop now. So, let's see. That's in Helives. So I don't think we're done yet, then. Is that in the inn? Oh, that's in the... yeah, that's in the tavern. So I guess we're not done with all of these yet, then.
I heard that the Lord of Calamity appeared in Mercio.
I'm sure he
The
did.
whole town's been captured by demons. What is the Abbey doing? Why don't exorcists come around here anymore?
The Abbey has abandoned us. If the Calamity shows up here, we're doomed. We either run or give up and drown ourselves in drink. If only Lady Teresa were still here.
Why has it come to this? Curse you, Lord of Calamity, for
Curse
everything
you.
you've done!
You're quite the popular girl. Why not wave to your fans?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Alright.
Hi! I was wondering if you'd let us put on a little comedy show. What do you say?
Sounds good to me. Just try and keep it low-key. I don't want to attract the Abbey's attention.
That's a tall order.
Oh, that's what we're
Wherever
good.
we go, the boy and I have him rolling.
We always
down
keep
the
it low
aisles.
key.
The boy? Wait, you mean me?
I sure do. I'll play the straight man, you play the funny one. Don't sweat it. Even if you mess up, you'll be adorable. The audience will just lap it up. Did you memorize the script I wrote you?
Yeah, I think so.
Great! I knew you could do it! But if you merely follow the script and adhere to its every word, you won't be very funny. You need to ad-lib in your own style. For you, that's buttering up the audience and winning them over.
Ad-lib? I'm not sure I can do that.
This is only going to go well.
Kiddo. You're gonna discover a part of you that you never knew existed. Just focus on finding ways to charm our audience.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
All right! Then let's get this show rolling! Hi there! We're A Boy and His Witch, your partners in comedy today! Magicazam!
We're still new to the comedy business, but we'll do our best to give you a memorable show. I'm Fee, the cute one, and this blustering witch is...
Muggy-Loo! Wait, who are you calling blustering?
Meow! Sorry, I just suddenly felt like doing an imitation.
An imitation? Like, of a cat?
Not just any cat, a nearby cat. Meow!
You're losing them. Time to go on our charm offensive. Roll with it, kiddo. Every slip-up is just a new opportunity in disguise.
See? It's supposed to be a pun on how cats sound and
Laffy
how
said, I think we got it.
pronounced. I didn't actually hear a nearby cat meow like that or anything.
He's explaining the joke? Are you going crazy, Laffy? What good does explaining a bad joke do?
But you told me to ad-lib to try and win our audience over, didn't you? I figured maybe if I explained it to them, they'd get the joke and find it funny.
Yeah, that's...
Just
jokes
stop.
work just like that.
Even if they get the joke that way, it's just going to be sad.
I don't mind that. I'm not afraid of messing things up. I just want to make sure our audience feels valued.
No, you have the right idea, but...
I guess I should mention, Muggy-Loo's the one who came up with the script. She just made me come and act it out.
I don't care if it made the audience happy, you just sold me out! I can't work with
Me
you
out?
like this. No way!
Like a cat?
I'd say we got a lot of ad-libbing into our routine today. How was the show?
I'll just say one thing. You need a better writer.
It wasn't me. Your attention, please. I've tabulated the results and I've come to the conclusion that you're all hopelessly unfunny.
I'm sorry.
I don't really care how it went, but when you put it that way, I get a little pissed off.
Anyway, that's why I'll be teaming up with Bienfu to take on Majulu.
Works for me! I'm ready when you are, Miss Muggy-Loo! Which bit are you gonna do? Your specialty, Cat Emperor? Or the surefire automaton assault?
Neither. We need brute force to win, so I'm going with Elysian Thunder.
Which means that when things are at their peak, we're gonna hit the audience with lots of thunder, right?
Right. Thunder in the form of relentless ad-libbing, as much as we can possibly handle.
Okay! I'll scout out some local material we can use for our opening warm-up, too!
Great! You do that!
You two are really in sync.
Couldn't you two just have teamed up from the start?
It's almost like the whole thing was an elaborate joke just so she could have this punchline.
Well, now with that settled, let's make our way to Logres and meet up with Majulu.
Alright, we gotta finish up that. I'm starting to come to the conclusion, because I'm looking at the list still. We still have talking to a bunch of people in Logres. Tabitha the priest. Gotta find the next Omega Elixir part. Back to Renede. We gotta go to to the Aldina Plains. Gotta go back to Mertio. Vortigern, the Empyrean's Throne, and Titania. And to be honest, this is a lot of stuff, so I think we're probably going to wrap it up soon.
Good luck.
Let's finish up this this Magulu's Menagerie thing, and then we'll stop, I think, because we've been going for about 3.5 hours now. Okay, so that's right. Yeah, that's right where we started. I think that's for the best. It's just this has been going on for a while now, and I'm starting to get a little tired. And when I start to get tired, I stop being interested, I guess. So I'd hate for that to happen. I need that. All right.
Showtime, Modulu! Come out and face me, preferably unprepared.
Modulu isn't doing any shows right now.
Why not? Did she get scared when she heard that Bienfu and I were teaming up?
No.
Obviously.
Modulu and her teacher had a big fight. From what I've heard, it sounds like she's run away from home.
Do you know what happened?
She just kept going on about how she wanted a break from practicing.
So? She's young. She probably just wants to go out and have some fun.
Preposterous! If she takes even one day off, it takes 3 to get her back in form.
Even so, shouldn't you at least hear her out?
All I've done is hear her out. She mentioned something about wanting to go to the Zamal Grotto, but I wouldn't have any...
Did you say Zamal Grotto? That place is a nest of vicious demons.
What?
Vicious demons, you say? If Modulu really went there, then victory could end up being mine by default.
This isn't a joking matter. We have to go look for Modulu.
My precious Lulu.
All right. Zamal Grotto. I feel like we're going to have to walk out there. There's not really going to be an easy route over there, is there? Yeah, we'll finish up this quest with the Modulu thing, and then we'll be done. That is not this way. Went the wrong way. Galls Lake Road. Okay. How do I get there from here? Legion Thunder is another reference to Zestiria. You could also check out Terror Island. You can visit it from your boat. Alright, we will. You know what? I'm kind of getting... South from Stoneberry. Okay, so go to Stoneberry. There we go. Okay. So I take a left. Yeah, this was a big field map area. This kind of made me feel some of the happiness I got from Zestiria from some of the really big areas. Why did you go to this grotto? I'm just gonna go to like really, really far away because I'm rebellious. Into a really scary area that looks suspiciously like a cave. Oh no. I sure love this the den of demons.
Ah, there's our little runaway.
Should I have saved before this? No, we'll be fine.
Vanishing cruiser.
The weighty witch.
Their hopes on you, Majalu.
Don't worry, Buggy-Loo's here to help. Infernal Torrent! You won't get away.
I enter the fray. Damn it. Infernal Blue! Guys like J-Wave!
Talk to the priest at Logres? Not sure.
J-Wave! Infernal Blue!
Violent Storm!
Fury! Crusher! Double haze! Shooting Star!
Absorber!
Deception! Stone Lance!
Spin! Now, rise! Arise!
Come on, get out of here. Stupid. Alright, somebody else is getting another block. Sorry about that. I sure do love dealing with blocking spammers in the chat.
Let's go! Double hit! Blast!
Spell Absorber! Spell Absorber!
Shield them to the ball! Frigid Photon! Die! See this? For fire! Hold up! No escape! Double hit! Deception! Deception!
Go get him, you three! Blood Attack! Oh, what in the world? Spell Absorber!
No escape! Winds, kill them to the bone!
Now, rise, arise!
I should probably save more often. That is entirely correct.
Let's go! No escape! Shooting Star! Up! No escape! Hurricane! Form 7! You won't get away!
Leave this to me!
Hurricane! Crushing Ray! Double haze! Let's go! Form 7! Shooting Star! Orochi Fury! Form 7! See this? Double haze! Watch you!
Look at that combo, 102 hits. It's the Wombo combo.
How's this? See this? Frog!
I will go easy on you! Spin the head! Go get him, you three! Easy peasy! Spell Absorber! Spin! Spell Absorber! What in the world? What in the world? What is happening?
How's this? How's this?
I'm noticing a lot of my moves aren't doing a ton of damage. And it's not doing a tremendous amount of damage to us either, but it feels like none of us are doing damage to each other very much.
No escape! No escape! Form 6! Come! Frozen Fury! How's that? Let's go! Go! Wind, kill them to the bone! Frigid Photon! Hurricane! No escape! Form 7!
Here it comes!
Form 6!
And then she summons in more friends.
Double haze! Double haze! Double haze! No escape! No escape! Hurricane! No escape! Hurrah! Eat it! Not good! No escape! Not good! Not good!
Omega 3 elixir changes location depending on when you do the quest. It's probably not Golly's Lake now, but where you fought Ifrit again, the map's friend. Okay. I'll check that out whenever I get to that next time. We sure do love getting stunned.
No escape! No escape! Hurricane! Frozen Fury! Deception! Deception!
Whew. I thought we were done for.
Me too. Ooh, look at that grade though. Good stuff. Ability to trigger random skill, which increases the amount of time an enemy stunned for... Okay. Why are you here?
Thank you for saving me.
We heard you stood up to Volta and ran away. Is that right?
No, it's not like that.
Say no more. I used to have a real pain of a teacher, too. I know what it's like. Teachers aren't good for much other than running their mouths and bossing people around. They just try to pick out your flaws. They don't even see how hard their students work for them.
Yeah. Volta wouldn't even listen to me when I tried explaining why I wanted to come here. He's always like that. All he cares about is dancing. He won't talk about anything else. It's just that sometimes there are other things I want to talk about.
Huh. I hear you on that. Surely you can see you don't need to work yourself to death just to please that mean old man. If you need somewhere to go, we always have room in Magilou's menagerie.
I don't know. I don't think I'm cut out for it.
It's okay, none of us are.
Are you all right?
Sir? What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? Don't you know this place is dangerous?
I heard there might be an herb here that could make your injuries stop hurting so much.
Ah, that's why you're
came here. For me? What were you thinking? You think it's just all right to throw your incredible talent down the drain like that?
Now just a minute.
Lulu, the only thing I care about anymore is seeing you become the greatest dancer in the world. I know it's selfish of me. I don't mind if you hate me for it. Just whatever you do, don't waste your talent. Lulu, your dancing brings so much joy to people, and it's during a time when there isn't a lot of joy to go around.
Volta.
No! Horrible, terrible, contrived! What kind of shoddy performance is this? You're a disgrace to Magilou's menagerie! You're an eyesore! Get out of my sight!
Huh? What's with you?
I'm saying this isn't the place to be doing any of this! Magic Kazam!
It's so pretty.
Fear the might of Magilou, the greatest witch in 100 years! A third-rate dancer like you can't even hope to compete with the likes of me. Stand in awe, student and teacher alike!
As if we would. I might not be able to compete at your level right now, but just you wait. One day my dancing will beat you. Me and my teacher's dancing won't lose, even if it's to your magic.
Lulu,
Oh, really? Then it sounds like you and your teacher have lots of work ahead of you. But whenever you want to challenge Magilou's menagerie, we'll be ready.
Assuming, of course, the world doesn't end.
Huh? For what?
I mean, for spurring Magilou on. Color me surprised.
Well, I don't know if I'd say that.
Who can say? It's anybody's guess what Magilou and Volta do from here on out.
Very true. She could be crushed under the weight of his expectations. She could simply reach her limit and lose hope. Neither teacher or student could abandon the other. And say she one day meets his standards of perfection. Who knows whether it would even make her happy?
Magilou, are you sure you aren't talking about...
I'll say this much. It's human nature to end up wanting to stay with someone, if that person is someone who needs you.
Humans are weak like that.
But that's what also makes them human.
Yeah, you're right.
Look at me. I don't even have a punchline for this one.
Yeah, are you sure you're not running a fever?
It's all right. It's a nice change of pace.
Yes, but only on occasion.
Miss Magilou, what's gonna happen to all that material I practiced for our act?
Nothing, obviously.
There's your punchline.
Magilou's magnificent menagerie. Alright, so... I assume that's done with now. Yeah, that is. Oh, there's a lot of quests. Okay. So like I said, we're going to stop there. I think we still have probably a good hour and a half of stuff left, so we might so I think we're going to schedule another stream for that. But I think that's enough for today. I'm getting a little tired, and when I get tired, I get less interested, so... anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll come back to this another time, I suppose. I don't know when, but I'll make an announcement in the next couple days, so thanks for watching, guys, and have a good evening. See ya.